bring the weird, the crazy, the exciting stories on the internet. My name is Wes, and being with me always, the man, the myth, the legend.
That makes it Chris.
Hello? No, that's good. Bam. Live again.
Back at it.
For how many days in a row except one?
I don't know, one.
Like 40-something, 30-something.
Jesus.
Every night. Midnight. Killing it.
That's hella cool. I hope Salty Frank joins us.
Oh, I hope so too.
He should be here.
It's always a good night with Salty Frank. So, two people here. Jordan, repeat. And we have someone new. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Manny. I'm Jordan's wife.
Bam.
Hell yeah.
The married couple. First time we've had A woman on, which is funny. B, married couple.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So why don't you tell us about the married life? How is it? Any different, or is it just the same?
It's pretty much the same, except for you see each other more at home in your ugly state.
Right.
When you're like, oh, nobody should ever see this except for my spouse. And they're like, oh, God. It's like a new breed of people.
Yeah, I definitely say you get more comfortable with each other.
Yeah?
Yeah. Things you wouldn't do while dating.
Right.
You definitely do when you're married. You're like, ooh, is that normal?
That's good, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we've been together 5 years this year.
5 years, yeah.
Where'd you guys meet?
School?
Kindercare when we were like 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you guys have been, like, friends for, or at least not, like, known each other.
We've known each other that long, but we kind of, I don't know, she was dating this kid in high school who I actually fucking hated.
What's his name? Let's put him on blast.
James Staley.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I don't know him.
Yeah, he is a bitch. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I was like, dude, this other girl really likes you. Break up with Manny. Go date her. And he's like, fuck, all right. So they broke up, and then I swooped in and I started dating her.
My man. Smooth as fuck. Did you know about that?
Not until later, like a year later, I was like,
It worked out, though. I mean, he got
out.
married to that girl, and then we got married.
Oh, shit.
So
you were kind of, what they call, love connection.
yeah, I'm a love guru.
Love guru. That is amazing. We didn't bring any topics tonight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We were just kind of going to shoot the shit. What we did is we normally stream in IRL, and we're doing talk shows again.
Okay.
Give it a
So
shot.
might get a little bit different audience.
Maybe not as many trolls.
Yeah, get a lot of trolls.
So
Oh, I need to put it on all
I
the...
think I might have I just write down topics when I think of shit, so I might have some on my phone.
Ooh, you know, I actually found one today that I thought was super cool. Was Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Records and Mobiles. He actually has like a space program that he's doing. It's called Virgin Galactic.
Okay.
And they're doing like a space shuttle to the moon.
Oh
You
shit.
can go up, around the moon, and back to Earth.
That's fucking dope.
Really?
Yeah, you can like check out their website and everything. You can apply to go to space for free. I did.
Oh, well, that'd be fucking cool.
Right?
Wait, they'll send you for free?
Yeah, like I'm sure there's millions of people doing it, but I was like, fuck it. When in Rome, and
Right?
I applied.
Oh hell yeah. I'll have to do
I
that.
mean, I'm
for
going to
sure.
apply too.
Fucking, it looks like a airplane almost. It's like a really extended airplane with like 2 cabins, though. It's crazy. I wonder if we could pull that up, or is that copyright?
Yo, what do you guys think of the Israel and Iran conflict? You're back again, my man, and you're starting off strong.
how? Jordan and I were actually, I was sitting there playing Skyrim, and he goes, World War III is about to start.
Yeah, didn't some like jet get shot down or something?
Is that what he's referencing?
Yeah.
Or was it like, I'm pretty sure there's like a jet that got shot down.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't even hear about that. All I heard about was Vladimir Putin said he's gonna talk about aliens or release aliens or something. They're here. I don't know.
Oh shit, we should look that up. That'd be interesting.
So they shot...
Yeah, I'm look.
Yeah, I'll pull it up after I put these all... Oh! Well, duh, I have to ask you... Sorry, that was... Paranormal. Have you had any experiences?
So I actually have a lot of really creepy stories about that because when I was in high school between 16 until I was 21, so just last year, I was working as a CNA in an Alzheimer's unit. And there was like some really creepy stuff there in general. So I would say yes, I believe in that because of the experiences that I had there.
What was the most like the one that just stands out to you the most?
There's a couple of them. One of them, it was actually one of my favorite residents. She was really cute and really, like, she couldn't really talk to you because where I worked, it was, like, near the tail end of this whole Alzheimer's disease, so they didn't really know much.
Right.
But, so I go in every night before I got off work. I got off work at 10:30. We'd have to go check on everyone and, to make sure they were okay, they hadn't fallen, all that fun stuff. So I went into her room. This is one of them. I went into this lady's room, and she just, like, looks at me straight in the eye. I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, oh, the children are talking at the foot of my bed.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I was like, nope, we're turning on all the lights.
Yeah.
Because the creepy thing I found out just, like, a week later or a month later is in the basement of this place that I worked, there were, like, tiny children's toilets, and it used to be, like, a daycare.
Oh, shit.
But it got shut down because I guess they were doing, like, illegal autopsies way back in the day.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? That's just
So,
crazy.
you can still go down in, like, the basement where they did the illegal, like, autopsies and morgue and stuff, and it's, like, right next to the children's daycare.
That's fucked up.
And then, come to find out, I actually went to that daycare as a child.
Oh,
Is that the daycare that's, like, right by the chapel downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I actually went there as a kid, and I was telling this whole story to my mom, and she's like, oh, yeah, you actually went there as a little kid for daycare. I was like,
Right? What building is it? Like, without, I guess, giving away the name. Is it?
It's on Main Street.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm sure I know what it is, but...
I don't know. We can put them on blast.
Oh, man. It was just... That one was one of the weirdest ones, and the other one that I had that I believed in it is because I actually saw, like, proof of it. This is a different night. This other, like, all the patients in this Alzheimer's unit where I worked, they don't really know each other. They just kind of, like, think each other exists. They don't know each other by their name or anything. They just kind of do their own thing. Anyway, last rounds, I was checking on people to make sure they were okay, and this old lady... Like, I went into her room to talk to her. Her neighbor, he was not doing good, and he was, like, he was passing away, and we could tell. And it was one of those days where I wasn't really sure if he'd pass away. So I'm doing my last rounds, and I go in this lady's room, and she is awake, and so I ask her what's wrong, and she goes, my neighbor, and then mentions him by name. She goes, my neighbor, blah, 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 is in my room and is talking to me. That's why I'm up. I'm like, alright. So this is before I checked on him, the neighbor. That experience freaked me out. So I went out to go check on him, and he had passed away.
Oh, shit.
What?
And so this lady's telling me that he was in there, that she even told me, I think he's dead.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh my God. So that was creepy. And then later in the night, because I ended up working a grave shift too, I went and looked at the security cameras, and you can see, like, a shadow walk out of his room on the security cameras, and it was walking throughout their unit that I worked in.
Yeah, how about no on that?
I was like, no.
That's
I'll
creepy.
pass on that. What's up, Shackner, with the black tryhard 7? What about UFO? Any experiences?
No experiences. Believe in it, yeah. But
Believe in it? Do you think they've visited us, or do you think they're just out there?
I think they're just out there for right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they've come here because I feel like we would have had some sort of public evidence by now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's always the tough question, because a lot of people...
Plus, who would want to come and visit us? We're trying to kill each other, all
Yeah.
of us.
24/7.
They're just watching, like,
They're
oh,
like,
fuck.
oh God, what do we do now?
Right, these people are fucked up.
What about, like, Area 51 and, like, Roswell files and all that shit? That shit's kind of crazy.
It is, and
I was reading something that Roswell, they think it was a Russian ship
Oh yeah.
during
During World War II, right?
Yeah, some sort of weird experimental thing.
And they're thinking like maybe it was scientists. That's why they saw people in weird like gray robes and stuff.
Okay.
And like obviously scientists would wear kind of like lab coats.
Oh yeah, true.
But who knows?
They think, they're like maybe alien technology they used to make some sort of weird shit, but who knows? The crazy thing is it wasn't Roswell, it was a year before or a year after, I can't remember, another similar craft, whatever, crashed, and there was like Greek writing on it.
Huh.
So they say there's some sort of connection with Greek mythology or something. I don't know, it's weird.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
See, I'm still on the. I think they have come, but maybe not like in the past little while. I think maybe they've come by when like long time ago during like ancestors and stuff, and visited them because a lot of the old like Aztec drawings and Egyptian cave hieroglyphics and stuff like that all have weird like, oh, we're looking up at the stars. They're disc things, or like the Aztec one, the dude looks like he's in like this sarcophagus or whatever the word is, and he has like an astronaut suit on.
Yeah, it's weird.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like pictures and drawings of like rockets and flying cars and
Yeah. There's no way they would know, like,
Right?
right, they don't even know the concept of a car, period.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame it on drugs.
Right? That's true.
That's a solid point.
Yeah.
That's something I think a lot of people forget is like,
I don't know, maybe
you can
those...
think of a lot of things if you were high on mushrooms or
Like-
LSD, ayahuasca, whatever plants out there.
I'm sure the Aztecs were doing some type of form of ayahuasca.
Oh, for sure.
Why wouldn't you? If you have it readily available,
Yeah,
there would be nothing to do in that time.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Cut people's heads off, roll them down the little pyramid.
Right.
Drugs.
Fuck. I don't know, like, ayahuasca is a crazy thing. You have to, like, puke and shit your guts out just to, like, trip.
What? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
like, why don't you just smoke it?
Right? Fuck that. Yeah, that's so weird. It's crazy how they found drugs, basically. Like, what were they doing? Like, hey, let's smoke this.
Right?
And then...
Let's boil
Same
some roots and
concept
drink
goes
it.
for milk.
That's true. Yeah, why were they... That baby cow likes it. Let's try it.
That weird pink dangly thing. Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
Right?
Do you think the first person who figured it out squeezed it and was like, that might be drinkable? Or he just went down there and started sucking nipple?
Ooh,
Oh man, I would hope for the first one.
I don't know.
Or do you think it was just women breastfeed their kids and someone's like, well, that's a nipple. Can that feed us?
I feel like I would.
Probably. I mean, like, the calves, like, don't the calves suck on the nipples or
Yeah.
something?
Was it trial
No,
and
they
error?
use their little hooves to.
They put their hooves up and just...
Yeah, they're like.
You think it was trial and error? They just see all these different farm animals like, that goat's got nipples.
They're like, I know they're hiding something there.
Pigs taste good, but do their nipples give us milk?
No, they give us bacon.
They give us bacon, right?
How am I doing without Heineken's? I don't know. I failed last night. Tonga, do you remember Tonga from high school?
Oh, yeah.
He did a paid subscription, so our first paid subscriber, and I was like, well, I have to drink a beer for that.
Did you drink a Blue Moon? Is that what I saw them drinking?
No, I had a Coors. I just chugged it.
Oh, shit.
But I failed once this month.
You know what that means?
What?
Milk and anchovies.
I was like, what? I keep drinking?
Hey, that's okay. I don't know. I didn't smoke weed today.
No?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did I smoke yesterday? No.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, it's Alec.
Yeah.
It's the Alec.
The Alec you and I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing tonight, Alec? The subscriber emote's sick, by the way, right?
Oh, thank you. You seen the subscriber emote?
It's just
Mm.
Wesley's head.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
Oh, yeah, so we had this guy who came in and was talking a lot, and his name was Black Tryhard 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we made it into, it's like an emote,
Try hard.
Tryhard, and then he always puts 7.
Yeah. What's up, Dingo Hawk?
What's up, dude? How are you guys doing tonight? We have all the regulars here.
Welcome back, guys.
How's everyone's weekend going?
Hey, Alec, aren't you doing vegetarian or something? I thought I saw a post
did
about
you get Merrick dirt sheet? Man,
Are you whipped, boy?
that sucks. That sucks.
How are you doing without steak?
Yeah,
I know you love steak.
right?
Here's a question for marriage. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say one of you comes home. Are you vegetarian, vegan? Either of you?
No.
My parents raised me vegetarian. It was the worst thing ever.
Oh,
Yeah?
shit.
So let's say one of you came home and was like, I'm going to be a vegan. What's the reaction? Is it like full support? Is it like,
You can
The fuck
find
are you
somewhere else to
doing?
live. I'm just kidding. No,
I'll just buy I'll be like, all right, good for you, you know, all right on. But I'm gonna buy my own shit. I'm gonna enjoy this ice cream.
Right.
In front of you.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I was
love
gonna
it.
say he couldn't do it
I
anyways.
couldn't do it.
Ooh, talking about like vegans and stuff, like vegans naming their food different things, like vegan chicken. Like, have you heard of that?
No.
Oh
like,
my god,
they
it's
name
the
their
grossest looking
food
thing
after-
ever.
People food. They're like, they don't eat chicken, but they're like, oh, it's vegan chicken. I'm like, no, it's tofu, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's,
Wait.
Don't lie.
that's a good point. Why name food after...
Yeah.
If you're avoiding it, why... Yeah, that's a weird one.
Like, you want to try some vegan ice cream? You're like, no, that is a frozen bowl of sadness.
What?
It's not ice cream. It's not ice
fake.
cream.
There's some frozen yogurt that's really good though.
Yeah. I do like frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
Froyo.
Right?
For you. Wait, vegans can't have yogurt.
Oh,
can
yeah.
they?
No,
I
they
don't
can't.
know.
Oh, I was like, because
More treats for us.
vegetarians are like veggies. Like
I haven't felt healthy, really gross, so I'm trying vegetarian diet for a while with more fruits and veggies, but some chicken and salmon. Not full veggie, but it's make me feel more healthy for a bit. Okay, I gotcha.
alright,
I feel you, dog.
Oh yeah, drink more water too.
No. Water's the savior. Drink some of these.
Ooh yeah, these are fucking tasty.
No,
Yeah.
I don't suggest it. If you like drinking like troll snot textured drinks, that's ridiculous. Jordan's
guys
like, try it, and I'm like, oh, I can't even do pudding.
You guys like coffee?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Like coffee a lot. Have you tried Joe Rogan's Caveman coffee?
No, I fucking want to though.
Ooh, it's good. It gets you fucking going.
Yeah?
Oh, man. It's like taking a line of white lightning, dude. You're feeling great.
Shit, you guys like bulletproof coffee at all?
I haven't had it yet.
Dude, it's crazy. Like it's like Adderall, dude.
The fat fuck's laugh gets me every time. I'm glad it gets you every time, dude. Glad you enjoy it.
And welcome back, Tonga.
Yeah. Some of the vegan choices actually look good. Pizza Studios has a good vegan pizza with a vegan cheese, which I'm not sure what alchemist made that a thing. Vegan
Oh.
cheese.
So I went to the store once and I was like, Jordan, let's make grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yeah, that sounds great. And we went to the store and I was like, oh, let's get American cheese. Like, that just sounds really good on a grilled cheese. We get home and I'm like cooking the little grilled cheese in the pan and I'm like, this cheese is not melting. I'm like, what the hell? I check on the package, it's like vegan cheese. And it
Oh,
was like,
what?
and it says on there, non-melt.
What the hell?
I'm like, well, what is this?
Yeah, it was like plastic.
It was the
really
worst
fucking
tasting
gross.
thing I've ever had.
Non-melt?
Yeah, non-melt cheese. So I was
Yeah,
like, is this made of plastic?
Oh no, and yes, this is the aloe drink. It's super fucking tasty.
Yeah, oh shit, you got that ban or time out, son.
Oh. Later, nerd.
What happened there?
He was being a troll, and then
Yeah.
the mods got him.
Yeah. We got some mods in the chat, so if people are being too much of twats, they just catch the ban.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me send something last night. I was like, it's me, the nigger.
I got that word and a couple other racist ones I'm like not able to send.
Ooh.
Just because like there are people who come in and like will just like spam it to try and get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Look at that. Message deleted. Message deleted.
Yeah.
Nazi mods.
Hey, I appreciate it though.
Yeah, because there's some people who just get out of hand.
Yeah. They push their limits, and then
Like, what was that, like the little girl 05 or something last time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
right.
See, I'm all about like I love really good trolls because sometimes they're really funny and they got like good shit, but sometimes it's just I don't know.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, your mom's a whore, your mom's a bitch, your mom's a cunt. She sucked my dick. It's like,
I would agree with you at this point.
Right? I need to have a sit down with my mother and have a good talk with her. Good stern talking to. Mom, stop sucking people's dicks on the internet.
I love how much more you guys are getting out there. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, we're trying.
I don't know if they're watching, but we were just clicked on some random guys. They were doing their first like talk show podcast stream thing earlier, and we just clicked on it, and they were taking a shot, or they had alcohol out, and then they were saying something like, "We'll take a shot for a follow," and I was like, "I followed, take a shot," and then they were stoked. They're like, "The Topshelfers, whoa!"
Yeah, they like knew who we were, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
That's pretty cool.
There's other people on this platform that know us.
Oh man.
This channel would have been banned already if you didn't have bans, if you didn't have mods to protect it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate you guys, Dingo.
I think you guys should do a drinking challenge night. Have you seen that game that's called Fear Pong?
Mm-mm.
You guys haven't seen that?
No.
So instead of like the normal 10 cups on each side, I think it's like, what, 6?
Oh no, probably.
So it's like 6 cups, and underneath the cups, there's like a dare that you have to do. If you do the dare, you get to keep the cup. But if you refuse to do the dare, then you have to drink it. And on these Fear Pong things, I guess like the winner gets $200 after. But every time that they do the dare, so they keep the cup. You guys are shooting with ping pong balls until one of them, somebody loses. And these dares are hilarious.
Huh.
I've never. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would.
So, who are your guests? They look familiar. Do you guys want to introduce yourself again?
I'm Jordan. This is my wife, Manhattan.
Went to Woods Cross, so that's probably why they look familiar.
Probably.
This channel would. Oh, I already read that one. Guys, you should consider introducing and describing yourselves in the channel description, and something about your guests.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We could definitely do that.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Change up the description every night with whoever the guest is, and has like a little explanation of who they are.
Yeah, we could do some sort of like calendar thing. Yeah, I will for sure get bought up. Yeah, I need to do that still, Dingo.
Is there more things we can do to try and help avoid other people coming in here and try and get this banned?
I think you can do like chat rule stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're lucky you guys are good mods, because
Yeah.
some mods you have to tell them like kick people out for this and stuff, but
Yes, that's me. Who the fuck are you?
Tonga.
Oh, that's Tonga?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, what Mario jump noise?
Oh, me and Alec can do it. It's
Oh, what the fuck?
you do like the little double jump where you're like
I've never heard that before.
really?
bot commands could be used for guests too. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Is bot command something that you download? Is it a stream extension? Is it something on Streamlabs? Because, yeah, we'll definitely get that set up
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why we're streaming in talk shows again. Trying it out. Think better community than IRL, so.
You can set it on Streamlabs.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I try and like spread the word about this
Oh,
podcast.
crap.
quite a
I
bit.
just realized
Yeah.
that. Wait, oh, it is coming through. I didn't think our chat was coming through, but it is. Awesome.
We had financial lit together. Hell
That's
yeah.
That's right. We had a couple classes together.
And mods can modify it? Oh, that's awesome.
You did the noise when you were on Alec? I don't remember.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. We'll
Love
definitely
it.
set it up so they can mess with or update the stuff too, the mods.
Yeah, that'd be great, because that
Yeah.
just makes it a little bit more interactive for everybody.
Helps us out a little bit too.
We want to try and get people, too, if anyone's artistic and likes to draw. Send
Yeah.
us drawings and we'll put it up on the wall. Or,
Yeah, Jordan had a good idea for having people draw or cover art for each individual podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys are here and want to send us drawings or anything, artwork, we'll use them.
Yeah, because I'm not artistic. I'm
No.
just a little autistic.
Yeah,
I can't draw to save my life, but
same.
No, it's bad.
I can
Bad.
only Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff, so it's the only thing I'm good at.
So is that why with those commands they can put like explanation point information and know what it's about? Is that what you kind of mean, Shackner?
Okay.
Remind me who Tong is. Jordan send me his Facebook or something.
You just look him up.
Yeah, just look him
He's
up.
our age. He went to high school with us.
Yeah. All right, so you have topics on your phone that you've been
I
saving?
did, but I thought I saved them.
Oh no, is there any topics we didn't go over last time on the topics I brought to you?
Yes.
That's true.
Pull it up.
What's up, Michael Scott? Welcome back.
Yeet. Good old Michael Scott. That's like the Baited Podcast, a new drawing every episode. Never heard of Baited Podcast.
Me either.
But hey, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I know on some of my YouTube channels, they get like fan art sent in.
Yeah.
And they use it and display it every single time that they have a show.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. We'll definitely use it. So if you guys send us stuff, it'd be nice. And if you're watching on YouTube later, not live right now, send us stuff as well.
You know, it'd be cool to get one of those spray paint artists to like do like the planet, but then do like the beer mic up in the.
That'd be
fucking
cool.
sky.
That would be so cool.
That'd be way awesome.
The beer mic floating around. One topic we didn't do. What is life?
Oh shit.
We'll just get super deep real quick.
Cells make protein.
Yeah, cells make protein.
Drop
The
taught me that.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Mr. Drop taught me that.
Yeah, he did. Mr. Drott also told me that everyone's religion is
Drott?
bullshit. Yeah.
He passed away.
I know.
Oh, that's sad. I didn't know that.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Mm.
He was a great teacher.
He had like just a heart attack out of nowhere.
Oh,
No, it wasn't cancer.
No.
He had cancer.
I knew that, but he
He
passed away because
died
of a heart
of
attack.
attack.
That's sad.
That's fucking shitty.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
I just remember he was bashing on religion in the middle of class. He's like, the only reason we're here is to produce carbon, and like went and sat down. I was like,
Existential crisis right there.
yeah,
The answer to life is 42, I think.
right? Exactly. He was kind of a depressing guy. Like I knew, like obviously he struggled a lot, but he was like, the only reason why cancer hasn't taken me is I want to see my daughter graduate. And I was like,
Oh, no. That's so
you
sad.
hit me right in the heart. Don't do this.
I was actually friends with him on Facebook.
I was too.
And what was it? So he lived through his daughter's graduation,
Mm-hmm.
and then she also had that kid. So he also got to see her get married and stuff. So
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
it was good. And then
Yeah.
yeah,
That's sad, though.
Yeah, he was sad. I saw it all over Facebook, and I was like, it's a good dude.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the better teachers at Woods Cross.
He always
Maybe
made...
the only one.
Right?
There's a couple.
that's because you and someone else tried to kill one.
Hey, snowballs are pretty deadly.
Yeah, they are. I love
Yeah, Drop would make fun of me, though. One time, I can't remember, we were doing some assignment, and it was like, you had to route the path of some ship or something, and I had to go through land, and then he's like, oh, I'm forced, I live in a house. Just making fun of me. He would always make short jokes to Drew Myler. He's like, oh, that answer came up a little short, because Jordan was really short in high school.
That's fucked up. I love it.
Shoot, I used to take care of Jordan's grandparents, actually.
Oh, really?
At the same place where you had all those crazy experiences.
Huh.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Is he still doing boxing and stuff?
I'm not
I
sure
don't
he's
think he does boxing anymore.
I know he was wanted to. He's he started up a snowboarding and skateboard company.
Oh, nice.
So he makes snowboards and skateboards. I know he's been doing a lot with that. I'm not really sure. I haven't talked to him for a little bit.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
You know who is doing a lot of boxing is Gino.
Yeah? Jeez.
I think he just had a fight up in Washington, and I know he takes the train a bunch of places and goes and does fights.
Isn't he in the military?
He was.
Yeah, he
Like the
was.
Air
I'm
Force or
not.
something?
I'm not sure what happened. I don't know.
I don't know if
is
he.
anymore.
I know he was Air Force Academy. I'm pretty sure he went full Air Force. I can't remember though.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to Gino much, but no, he's doing the boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really talk to anybody from high school except for, like, very few. Like, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know, we've hung out a couple times. Like, we went to the graveyard in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Ouija board, and then went back to my apartment. And, like, the Darth Vader poster fell over.
Oh yeah.
Now that I think about it, I met you somewhere. I think I met you at a party.
Probably one of the Leighton House parties.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly where.
Dude, I love the Leighton House.
Yeah, that was good times.
I
Good
like,
old boys.
I like those guys.
I do too.
Fuck, I got...
For Christmas this year, I bought him a beer pong table.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah, we should do that. Live stream.
that'd be fun.
Beer pong championship.
It'd be fun to watch you guys lose all night too. Just kidding.
Damn.
I don't know. I'm
He's,
not.
he's spitting heat now.
I haven't played beer pong in like a long time.
Some of our friends texted us tonight. They're like, "Hey, you should come over." And Jordan and I were talking. We'd literally show up, beat the hell out of everyone at beer pong, and then we
we'd
leave.
go home. We're there for like an hour, and then everyone's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I'm like, sorry. We have a table. We play all the fucking time.
So, yeah, when they texted us tonight, Jordan's like, they texted us wanting us to come beat them senseless again.
Oh, that's
Nice.
hilarious. I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Really long time. I haven't partied in. Just,
Shit, we have the table in the trunk. Let's play. No, I'm just
Right?
once I'm drinking again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Once February's over.
We want to do like a 24-hour stream.
oh
And
shit.
do some drinking on that. I think that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, and also you could show the bot commands on screen or in the description so it's easy to find and use them. That's a good point, so everyone doesn't ask, like, what's the bot command to hear about the guest information.
Yeah.
We haven't quite set a date yet, but we're going to do it.
Yeah. It'll be,
Sometime in March, one of the weekends.
yeah, probably one of the first weekends of March.
That'd be cool.
Got to prepare my body. I'm
Yeah.
not ready for 24 hours straight.
That is a long ass stream.
Yeah.
Just, I was saying, we're just napping. People are just watching
Right.
us sleep.
We just got music going.
But yeah, we'll definitely, I want to get a calendar set up on our page here so you guys can see what our plan is for each day, who our guests are, stuff like that. And you guys can know our events. If there's a 24-hour stream, it should be at my house for something. Have every guest you've had join in. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Just get everyone. That'd be a...
There's a lot of people.
yeah.
There's a lot of people to get in one place.
Yeah, it is.
It'd be kind of cool, though. Get, like, a big-ass round table. It'd be
Yeah.
hard for everyone to talk, though, because, like...
That's a lot of mics you'd have to have.
You can get those executive suites at hotels with the giant conference tables.
Yeah.
Just do that.
We all rolling there looking like a bunch of fucking just young party kids. Like, yes, we'd like to order the executive suite.
Yeah.
What?
All these mics and
Just
shit.
hand them like a stack of cash.
Like, can you afford this?
Don't call the cops.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be loud. Can I have some of your
Yeah.
whatchamacallit? I'll buy the next ones over it.
That's cool.
Maverick.
Giving out all this free advertising.
Yeah, right.
Views. It tastes like shit, but it's nicotine.
Ugh, gas station e-cigs.
Right? Nicotine, most addictive drug out there.
It's not addictive.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I
Fuck.
don't get it though. I mean, if my body starts itching, I don't know what's going on. So the meaning of life.
Meaning of life. That's tough.
Life, love, and the pursuit of drugs?
Yeah.
Is that the meaning of it?
True,
Life
I mean-
means life.
I'm sure there was like a lot of drug use from the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
Oh my god, they would have to be. I mean, reading back in the history books, they're like, they lived to the ripe old age of 30.
Yeah.
The end.
Right.
Like, you would have to make something fun with your life in
Oh,
that
yeah.
short period. So, of course, drugs were involved.
Biblical times, like, they lived to be like 9,000 years old. Not really, but they said it was like 900 years old.
Okay, 900's a big difference in 9,000.
Who knows?
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, fuck.
That's a big power level.
I don't know.
Right?
I mean,
Thank you. The one person who I didn't think would ever make an anime reference. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that through time, when there's been big involvement in, like, not necessarily technology, but ideas, like when people started questioning that we're not the center of the universe, do you think that was people doing some sort of drug and, like, having their mind expand a little bit?
ooh, I don't know. That's a...
Or do you think they were just reading and trying to do research and they're like, it just doesn't make sense?
Well, somebody that founded that whole... So, Galileo was the one that proposed the whole Earth's not round, right? Is that right?
Yeah, one
I
of
think
them.
that's it.
Yeah.
I thought he was the one who said that the Earth was round. I don't know.
He's saying it was round.
Yeah, that
Oh.
it wasn't flat.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What
Sorry.
was
sorry, you flat earther.
No, you said it right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I said it wrong. But then, like, Newton came along and came up with the theory of gravity and stuff like that. And I'm like, how do you come up with something out of nothing? You would have to have drugs.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
Plus, in like one of the
True.
biography books that I read on him, it was like, Sir Isaac Newton died a virgin. I was like, I hope drugs were involved.
Yeah.
Right. Fuck.
Like, your life
That
would suck so
suck
bad.
So much dick.
Poor guy.
Could you imagine not getting laid? But even then, like, getting laid back then, I bet it was horrible.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
probably was, like, super stinky.
Yeah.
Ooh, and
Do you think-
hairy. Ooh.
Do you think more people died of like I don't want to call them STDs because who knows what they were called back then, but just because people weren't clean?
I think...
Is that a possibility?
I think they just died from sickness and infections more often than having an STD. Because back then, STDs really didn't exist. What was it? Crabs originated in frickin' Price, Utah, or something like that.
Yeah, some dude
Manti
fucked
or
a
from-
sheep.
Yeah, it was
And
because
that's
somebody
how-
had sex with the sheep.
Jesus.
It's probably
That's
wow.
how crabs were brought here.
It's probably like one of James Staley's family members.
That's hilarious.
You jumped off it like Mario. Every time we jump off topic, you just do the Mario noise.
The Earth is flat, you idiots. Jordan and I have been world's end.
Yeah, the Earth is flat thing is just.
It's an interesting topic. Ooh.
I'm waiting. I really want someone to come in who is either a flat earther or has lots of information about it.
I think Shackner said he did, didn't
Yeah, but I just want to know why.
he? HIV came because someone fucked a monkey.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
So animal fucking, the root of all STDs.
So you don't think there was ever an... Because, like I said, I don't want to call them an STD, but just unclean. Do you think
I
that
bet you
caused
they-
any disease?
Oh, I bet
Probably
they
like
died
infections?
from that all the time.
Yeah.
Like what? The Black Plague.
Yeah,
Oh.
stuff like that.
What, didn't that come over from, like, on a ship with some rats on
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, rats and stuff, but it's actually transmitted from human to human also by the infected boils they get.
Ugh.
That's pretty
Right.
fucking
You go
nasty.
pop
So-
them on your...
Probably.
Well, that's what the Ring Around the Rosies
Yeah, bring it
Yeah.
thing is
Okay,
about
that
the Black
song-
Plague.
As an adult, have you ever even, like, thought
Yeah,
of
it's
the lyrics?
fucked
It's
up.
messed up.
It's gross.
I remember
Yeah.
as a kid singing that, and you're like in hand, just going around a circle, and then you're like,
Yeah, you guys are summoning Satan, creating a seance,
Right.
and stuff. All the adults are like, yeah, that's cute.
Right?
What is this, a flat Earth AMA? No, we just.
He
I've
said, what do you
al-
want to know?
Yeah, you don't believe the Earth is flat, right, Shackner? You just have a lot of. You hate when people just discredit it without giving detail why you should discredit it, right? So I just want to know what the argument on the flat Earther side is, like a real argument.
Have you ever seen Google Earth? It looks pretty round to me.
Yeah.
Thought I had to do a sleaze. How is the pursuit of drugs going?
Ooh, I've been drug-free for a minute now. Well, like 2 days.
I don't know how long I've been without drugs. I've been beer-free, which is a drug, but
I was like, hey.
for one day.
Outside of nicotine, I don't think I've done anything for quite a long time.
Yeah.
I like to take breaks. Like, I like to take 6-month breaks from everything.
Oh, shit.
Because then when I do it again, it's
Way
primo.
better.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper. Like,
That's what I'm trying to, like, do with, like, smoking. I'm like, I'm going to wait a couple days, and I'm just going to hit it hard. So I'm just blasted.
I'm gonna be able to find the edge and photograph it. Yeah, you would think so.
right. That's a good point, yeah. Like, what does the
Yeah.
edge look like?
I guess they had their reasons. They're saying that Antarctica is like around the whole edge of the world.
Yeah, there's like an ice wall.
And it's like an ice wall at the pole.
I saw this pretty good Facebook video. It's pretty funny. Like, this guy has, like, an orange or something. He, like, pours water on it.
Yeah.
And the water, like, drips off. And he, like, pours
Oh, I
it onto
saw
a
that.
plate. And he's like, psh. I was like, God damn it.
My favorite is there's this, tweaker dude. Like, he looks like he's super methed out. And he goes and puts a ball down on the sidewalk. And he's like, why isn't it rolling? And he's just like, think about it. And the video just ends.
They're saying how we aren't allowed to. Yeah, there's they say there's some sort of treaty that you can't go to the end of the earth or the edge.
Who would want to be that cold
The
anyways?
flat Earth map. I went through above Antarctic. You can find an imagery of it, from planes going above it.
So let me ask you this, though. let's say I go south, and I go to. Let's see, what would be the first thing I hit? Japan.
Going south, you would hit the South America.
Oh, not south. Jesus Christ! Never west. I go west. I'd hit Japan, and I just keep going, and I go all the way through Europe, and then go back on the Atlantic Ocean, and then keep going and keep going. Then I'd be right back where I'm at. No flat. If I kept going west forever, I would hit an edge, right? Right?
So,
Yeah. Well,
but then compasses, west is based off of compasses, which they're flat Earth people are saying that the North Pole is in the center of this dinner plate looking Earth. So no matter, like, if you keep walking around the circle, the compass would just turn and point to the center. So essentially, you'd just be walking in a big circle
so
if the Earth were flat.
why don't
But
they
you
just...
wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, okay, so if the Earth is tilted at an axis and it's turning, so would the plate, the flat Earth, essentially just be going around in a circle instead of actually rotating like the Earth does?
I can't remember. I feel like the diagram of the flat Earth, it's like the sun is going around the dinner plate.
Yeah, but then there would never be an eclipse, right?
Which is what they argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, we talked about that last time, right?
Yeah. Because, yeah, I don't know.
So what they're saying is we wouldn't be able to go. We can go around the dinner plate, but we couldn't go through Antarctica.
They're saying that the government is hiding the edge of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess if we get lucky and we all go to space, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
I don't know, you're still gonna think we're lying.
Yeah, they say every picture ever or video has been fixed by the government to cover it up. It's like, I don't know.
I don't know. The government does do some pretty shady shit.
I just don't see what would be the benefit of doing that. Like, there's not. Let's say it is flat. What does that change?
Right. Well,
It changes the laws of physics and gravity.
Well, right. No, I understand that, but what does it change that would?
Why would they cover it up?
Why would they cover it up?
Same thing why people say that we're covering up alien life has visited.
Well, I think that might cause some hysteria with people because it may start questioning their religious or just their like, oh my god, I can't handle the fact that we're not the only people, or that are here. I think a flat Earth doesn't change anyone's really outlook on their whole life. They just like, oh,
if Earth was flat, why are the other planets round?
Yeah, that's the funniest one.
That's the funniest
you want
one.
me to take
Every
this off and put it
celestial
down?
body.
We are the one exception.
We're not that unique.
The funniest one is how the Earth is on a giant turtle's back.
I
You seen
love that
picture?
so
I've seen
much.
that one.
Floating through the cosmos.
Dude, it is weird. We are on a giant rock flying through space.
Yeah.
That's weird as fuck. Just in general.
Yeah.
The fact that we're spinning fast as shit too is kind of crazy.
And we're like we're at the sweet spot, so we get like the best of both worlds. We get like 4 seasons, perfect temperature.
Right.
Like,
Liquid water.
Liquid water.
they found water on Mars.
One theory says government is covering it up so people think they are just ants in a huge universe, so their life doesn't have to have any meaning, and so people would pick the chains of slavery more willingly.
Oh, shit. All that shit. That's weird as shit.
Check out this map. It's an immigrant.
If it's a cat.
Immigrant.
Right.
Yeah, see? The Antarctica's all around the outside.
So it makes the country shaped all funny? They're not actually. Huh.
Maybe if Earth was flat, it's like a frisbee for other people.
Alright. Have you seen that picture of what they say Earth is actually shaped like? It's like not actually round.
It's like a pear.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's like, all fucked up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Looks like my left nut.
That one's the best.
Seems accurate.
Oh, God. Huh. Maybe the government thought it was round at first, but they found out it was flat. Maybe they would have to hide it. They don't close credibility. I don't know. Yeah, but every country on the planet is in on this giant scheme.
That's a lot of teamwork that I don't think we're
Yeah.
capable of.
No. Well, and plus all the scientists, like very credible scientists, all say it's not flat. I feel like there'd be at least some credible scientists that actual credible scientists that are like, you know,
No, man, it's flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, just listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He's not about anything.
He's a savage.
Yeah, he is.
Him, like, he's just like, what?
You like Star Wars? You want to know why it wouldn't happen? Just list all this shit. It's like, oh, thanks for ruining my childhood, friend.
Yeah, thanks. We're never watching a movie with you ever.
It's so funny.
Like, I'm just a moron, so anything he says, I just am like, oh yeah, that makes total perfect sense.
Even watching Cosmos, which is supposed to be like kind of a kid show. Like, I mean, it's like Bill Nye was like a kid show.
Yeah.
Like he says shit, and I'm like,
Damn, that was the best day of elementary.
oh, I know, right? Every single person in that classroom
You
sung
walk
the
in,
song.
you're like, Bill, Bill,
Yeah.
Bill.
He has a new show on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I never watched
He's
it.
a goddamn sellout now.
The setup, it reminded me of the old jumper setup. The old new jumper setup.
How about why we don't? Oh, good.
How about why we don't travel to the moon anymore?
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Richard Branson's trying to do that.
Yeah.
No. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys believe that the moon landing was fake?
No.
I
So
don't.
like the biggest argument is like they always talk about the one moon landing, but they don't realize we've been to the moon more than once.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Do you think
they say they faked the first one
Yeah.
just so they can make the Russians, right?
Yeah.
Bankrupt themselves.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I think the first
For the
one. I
Cold
think the
War.
footage was fake.
yeah, there is definitely some sketchy footage, but to say out of every single like there's a lot of people that don't even realize we've been more than once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like the first one, I would have been way cheaper to fake it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they did it, like the film and like the flag waving.
Flags do wave in a vacuum.
Oh yeah. I thought they said that it wouldn't be waving.
They said that air currents would be making it wave, but they still wave in a vacuum. I can't remember what's why, but they did do it on Mythbusters.
Huh.
Okay.
Greenland said, "You know the moon is windy."
I don't know. I've never been.
Right. I haven't been there
You
myself.
haven't been.
Well, fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh, you said how about why we don't travel to the moon anymore? Maybe because it's expensive and there's nothing for us to even do.
They say because they don't have a reason anymore because it was just the space race with the Soviet Union is why we did it in the first place. The Russians.
Yeah, the turnaround's not cost effective.
Yeah.
Because essentially you're just wasting billions of dollars to achieve almost
Yeah.
nothing, I feel like.
Exactly. That's why they just send the little robots. So
And
don't need to send people.
the Americans were dumb when we went to the moon. They're like, why the fuck won't our pens write? And the Russians were like, well, we brought pencils.
Yeah.
And then that's why Americans
What was I
created
reading?
the Space Fisher pen.
They had to do all the math back then by hand,
Oh yeah.
and I think they went to the moon with like a 57 megabyte hard drive.
That's
it.
so crazy.
So that essentially they went to the moon with something that's less than our cell phones nowadays, which is absolutely insane.
Why don't we colonize and mine the moon? And why?
Why would we? Why don't we just, like, I'm all about Elon Musk. I'm all for the whole, like, colonizing Mars. I think that's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Is there anything to mine on the moon?
I don't think so. I think there's some ice and water and stuff like that, but not any that would... Not enough to make it cost effective.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, I think Elon Musk is kind of a genius. Like, he figured out how to reuse all the rockets and they come down and land.
Yeah,
like,
they
on
just
pads.
land
Have you
themselves.
seen that? That's like some, like, bad 60s
Yeah.
cartoon.
It's
shit.
crazy watching them just both land at the same time.
It's great. What does it remind me of? The Jetsons.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that thing I sent to you?
Or
The second
freaking,
Elon Musk video?
Mm-mm.
The
I
Martian
didn't.
guy?
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
Yeah, like,
What's
apparently,
his
like, the
name?
first couple times, like, his
I don't remember.
rocket
Yeah, I know what
blew
you're
up.
talking about there.
Ooh. I could give you a really racist yet objective answer to that question. Which question before you answer?
Why don't we
The
call
moon
Mason
one?
Mine
Is
the
it
Moon?
because we don't want to send monkeys to the moon? We don't want to send more black people.
But new Twitch TOS doesn't allow us to offend anyone anyway. Yeah, I saw that. Then we got a new notification for terms of services.
$1 billion idea, moon water.
Oh, what kind of stuff was on it?
They just made it more strict,
Wow.
like offending people and stuff.
Mars was their last civilization. That's why there's leftover water. The sun is cooling, which led the earth The current habitable planet.
Well, that's an interesting idea you got there.
Yeah.
Maybe Elon Musk just wants to go home.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like, they
He
say...
looks like an alien.
Oh,
He
yeah.
kind of does.
He looks like... I was talking to Jordan today. I was like, man, he has had a lot of plastic surgery and Botox.
Have you seen the picture when he's younger? He's all balding.
Yeah.
And now he's got a full head of hair.
You got a nice head of hair on him, yeah.
Like, money's does great things.
That's what I always tell people. Like, people are like, oh, I'm so ugly. I'm like, you're not ugly, you're just poor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Freaking Trump tweeted to Elon Musk, he was like, congratulations, SpaceX and Elon Musk. He's like super happy to have like intelligent Americans working. And Elon Musk tweeted back, he's like, I'm from South Africa, you asshole.
Oh, god damn it.
Fucking love it.
No, I always say
That's
that.
another savage person.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah. He's great.
Launch one of your cars. Okay.
Yeah, he just launches it.
He just launches his fucking car. Like, what? That just seems so funny to me.
I meant to build artillery on the moon would allow us to shell our enemies to smithereens.
I mean, in reality, though, I think we could already probably do that just here on Earth.
The craziest, have you seen those like giant metal rods that they use? They launch from the satellites.
Yeah, dude, those are
And
scary.
They like hit so hard, it's like a nuke. They're just
What?
giant.
The first time I saw it was in a Call of Duty game, funny enough. I was like, that's kind of weird. Is that real? And I Googled it. I'm like, oh, fuck,
like,
this is
oh, man.
legit.
Do you know what they're called?
Yeah, he is
Rod
from
of
South Africa.
something.
He was actually born in South Africa.
Rod of power? Rod of something?
Power rod of death.
Yeah, right?
Rod.
Steel rod.
Let's do rod missiles. Oh, if I could fucking
Muscle.
spell.
Or do, like,
Radmasiskel.
I spelled it wrong again. There we go. I-O, not E-O.
Kinetic
Yeah.
bombardment.
Yeah, rods from God.
Yeah.
They're wild.
Let's see.
That sounds like some weird porno
See.
name.
Right.
Right?
Oh, looks like a cartoon, yep. Oh, it's Kerbal Space Program.
I was like, oh, is this Minecraft? It's like, it looks kind of boxy.
I guess it's something. Let's do, was it Rods from God?
Yeah.
It's gonna be something weird. So now, here we go. Kinetic Space Wars. Just want to see him launching it.
What?
I want to watch the whole video.
Nice log. Moving at 7 times the speed of sound. Does a lot of damage. It's one of those things where you're glad.
It does a lot of damage.
This atmosphere will slow the ride, but will it be enough to prevent a knockout blow to an underground headquarters on
And they
Earth?
just drop it just has no explosives in it.
Mach 25. 25 times the speed of sound.
Mach
It slows down as it
25.
comes down through the atmosphere. But if it were to hit the Earth, it would bore way down in there because it's going to hit at like 5,000, 7,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the amount of energy that's dumped in a very small space in a very short amount of time is equivalent to a small nuclear weapon.
Yeah, just destroy shit.
How much do those weigh?
I don't know. Let's look.
I wonder like how big they are.
Well,
Yeah, it's in G.I. Joe, but it's an actual thing, Alec.
My dad was telling me that during World War II, when they were trying to save a lot of gunpowder and stuff, that they would have the metal darts.
24,000
They would just
pounds.
push them out
Oh,
of
really?
the plane window, and these were heavy. Because have you guys ever been to the Smith and Edwards store?
Yeah.
That's where my dad got them,
Oh,
and they
shit.
were legitimate World War II, like darts. And I guess they just would just throw them out
Oh,
of there, out
God.
of the plane, and they would just rain down like, oh, holy hell.
That's nuts.
It's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how people used to play land darts when they were a kid. You
My
know?
dad found some at Smith and Edwards.
Oh, that's such a bad. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah,
They've
those could,
killed
like,
children,
take eyes out.
dogs.
Yeah.
They've killed people.
Yeah.
My dad brings it home. I was like 10. He's like, look what I found. And I'm like, yeah,
Let's play land darts.
let's play. My mom's like, don't play that.
My grandpa has some too. So dangerous, but goddamn are they fun.
Right.
Throwing a dart with a metal spike on it in the air.
What was that game? I can't remember. Where you like take a bow and arrow and you like throw it up.
Oh,
there?
yeah.
That knife game. You can just
Oh,
stand
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I used to play like with ninja stars. You stand in the front yard and throw them up. You're like, fuck,
Hopefully not the head.
right?
We used to stand. Brett had this board thing. We'd stand against it and throw ninja stars, not hit each other.
Jesus.
Everyone ever get hit?
I don't know. Me and Brett used to throw them at each other. I think I stuck him with one time.
Were you
My dad
involved
was
with the
telling-
video when you guys like broke a tack strip on someone's back?
Yeah, I
Jesus.
broke it on Brett's back.
And those fucking fluorescent light bulbs.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube.
Yeah,
So-
that shit.
My grandpa
They're
was
old school YouTube.
Yeah, I remember watching them. Like,
What were you gonna say?
My grandpa was a drill sergeant for the Air Force when my dad was growing up, and so my dad was born in Japan because he's half Japanese,
Mhm.
and so I guess when my grandpa would go on like these different missions,
Ooh, sorry.
he would bring back like weird things from wherever he went. So I guess he brought back like blowguns at one point from the Philippines, like
Oh.
authentic ones.
Dope.
And my dad and his siblings thought it would be a really good idea to like try and shoot each other with them.
oh my
That's
so
not
they would
good.
like run down this hallway in their house and like run past and try not to get shot.
I took one of those to the ass cheek.
What was it?
Like not the
Oh, the blow dart guns?
not the authentic ones, but the ones you can buy at like
The State
Gart
Fair?
Sports or like the State Fair.
Oh my god!
It was in like a good like this is like the length of the dart. It was in like
Oh
that
my
deep.
God.
It hurts so bad.
Well, at Smith and
Jesus.
Edwards they sell them, but they have like little paintball ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so fun.
We used to
see that
put
Mary Poppins one
thumb.
after.
Oh yeah, we used to
That's so
put
funny.
thumbtacks on Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
shoot
Did
each other with
those,
them.
yep.
It doesn't really
Shit.
hurt. It just kind of makes
Sticks,
it itchy.
yeah.
But here's Brett with the.
We're breaking this over Brett's back. Tack strip.
This is why women live longer than men.
Good point.
This is why it funks
I'm like,
like
I
a-
would have never seen a woman do this ever.
He's hurt.
Run it out. Run out the pain.
Oh, dude, there's no. Wait. Hey, hold on, stop. Hold on, there might be nails stuck in your back.
No, there's just holes.
Oh, dude. Oh my god, bad. Look at how deep that is. You alright?
Was Michelle pissed?
Probably.
Let's watch the Mary Poppins one real quick.
Okay. I'll send you guys a link if you guys want to watch what we're watching.
Some old school Forest.
No, not Tom and Jerry. That one's funny too, but
They were all pretty funny.
I'll show you. This is what we're watching. It's not that. Hold on. I don't know why that didn't do it. I used to make dumb videos with my friends in high school, and oh shit. Let me go back real quick, so you guys can watch one I was watching. But you guys can watch it if you want. Here it is.
Somebody
Who did you
commented
hit with the
something.
Tom and Jerry one?
This is called Tom and Jerry.
Is that Jorgensen?
Yeah. It was just a metal cookie sheet. It was so fun because I was always just the one filming, so.
See, you were like, I'm good.
Right? And then he's just high as fuck, so he's just.
No.
Oh, this is the only time I got hit. I was skating in the shark costume. That shit. Yeah, we were dumb in high school, but goddamn, is it funny now?
Cirque de Cirque de Street Cred.
We believe, through this mathematical equation, that we have proved that Marty Poppins will be able to float down from an umbrella as long as he believes. As you can see, all over here, we've determined many different things, such as the velocity, the falling rate, different things. We have graphs, everything.
We have
Yes.
crabs.
Oh god, so good. I pop it up for you guys, but it doesn't let me anymore. They do it in slow motion. He knees himself in the face hard.
Pussy.
Ow.
They're like, you shouldn't let go of the umbrellas.
Right?
It's so good. And then Brock's shitty camera angle, because he sent the video back in the day when they would send awful quality.
Right.
Oh god, I bet that hurt.
No, you probably.
He did it to be cool, though.
Can I get some?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What
Don't
could
know why
have
it didn't work. That's supposed to be a 2.
5 minus 3 equals 3.
Sense. Won't work.
Not to mention my casually drawn penis.
Right?
Great. It was like low key drawn in there.
Why did y'all make me watch LMAO? Like the red room shit Wes was saying, except it's voluntary.
Oh, the tax strip isn't even that bad.
It's funny.
The tax strip was funny.
Have you guys noticed the number of terrorist attacks have reduced since our 45th president came into power? In all honesty, I haven't been watching the news very much because I've been so busy with work, so that's my bad.
So what do you do for work? He was explaining it a little bit.
I used to be a CNA,
Mm-hmm.
but I blew out my knee last year doing college sports.
Oh, shit.
fuck.
So I just got it fixed, like a month and a half ago. 2
Yeah.
months ago almost.
2 months ago.
So I just got that fixed, but now I'm working as a phlebotomist at a plasma center.
So what is a phlebotomist?
We stab you. Your veins.
So okay, so you're the... Gotcha.
Yeah, I got scars from prostituting my veins.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
And what college sports do you do? Softball? I love softball.
Yeah, I played for Slick and then Utah State University.
Oh,
yeah.
really? That's
That's
fucking dope.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I went... It's funny because I went to the Woods Cross softball games like all the time.
Oh, man. My first sister, she's a 9th grader this year, and she's like, do I do softball? And I'm like, yes.
Right?
I was like, it wasn't like, we weren't like the best, but I had a really good time doing it. Like, I
Yeah.
look back on all the memories, I was like, no, I really actually had a great time. My coaches just hated me. That's fine.
Oh, shit.
What position do you play?
I play all of them.
Yeah?
I'm a utility player, but I mainly catch and play third.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So I played baseball, so I pitched in first base. Loved it. Miss it, but...
I always said I wasn't manly enough looking to be a pitcher. Because some of those girls, I'm like, you definitely have a penis.
Right? It's true, you watch like the... Well, I guess the Olympic teams either are always Jenny Finch or Kat Osterman. They were fucking...
If you want to see a man-woman, her name is Crystal Bustos.
Yeah.
She was part of the Olympic teams, and I was like, my dad's like, hey, you should look up a picture of her. Oh my god.
Oof.
I was like, that is a man.
Yeah. I've seen some of the college teams, and
Some of the college girls are really bad. I'm like, ooh.
they're very scary looking, though, some of them.
Something that nobody ever talks about, like, they say, oh, there's a lot of lesbians in softball. Women's basketball.
Oh, yeah.
That's like 100%.
Yeah.
Almost 100%. Like,
Whole lot of box munching in the locker room.
mm-hmm.
A whole lot of fundamentals, too. Not too much exciting basketball, but
I'm
damn,
like, I have
can they
to meet
do a
the
layup.
coach for some training.
Right. Some extracurricular training activities.
She's going to be teaching me vocal lessons today. They're like, that has nothing to do with the sport.
It does.
It does. I promise.
Fuck, you know what we should talk about? Elementary school. We all went to the same elementary school.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
Yeah, you didn't.
Where'd you go to elementary?
not Woods Cross Elementary. Adelaide Elementary.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went to Woods Cross.
Aren't you guys special?
It was interesting, like... I don't know.
I got in a lot of trouble in elementary school.
I didn't. I didn't really do much of anything. I just played every... Oh, I got scratches on my arm. That's weird.
Ghosts.
Yes.
Well, it's
Spooky.
3, so...
Oh, the devil.
Yeah, like every recess did the same thing. I always played football or basketball, and was always like just decent in class.
You remember during the wintertime when like everyone would make like those giant snowballs and we could roll them down the hill and smash kids against the wall?
Yeah, we definitely did that.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Fuck, I love What's Crossing on My Tree.
It's good times.
I don't really remember much of it.
Really?
Yeah, nothing.
I'm pretty sure I made my 6th grade teacher quit teaching the very first year.
Oh shit.
Well, we gotta know why.
Oh, she was honestly the worst teacher I've ever had. And, like, it wasn't the fact that she was just, like... She was really young, and, like, everyone was like, oh, she's gonna be the cool teacher, and I really thought so, but holy shit, she was, like, the meanest person I've ever met, and, like, she would show up hungover as hell. Like, as a little kid, I was like, what? I'm like, I know I look bad in the morning, but, man, she looked bad.
Right.
And, like, that whole DARE program we did that DARE program in 6th grade, and she puts on the beer goggles. She's like, I can walk perfectly fine. I'm like, that's because you're drunk every day that you come in.
This is your everyday walking.
This is everyday life.
The DARE program is a weird fucking program. Like, what's it gonna be like now with weed being legal?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
That's a good question.
I'm like,
weed's fucking bad for you. I'm like, well, people use it for medicine now and recreationally.
No, I remember 7th grade. They brought it in with the teacher, with the officer. It
Utah
was like,
Studies.
yeah, Utah Studies. Yeah. And they were like
they're
passing
like,
around.
this is weed. I was like, that smells bad. And now I'm like, ooh.
What I thought was funny is, no shit, someone in our class like tried to put it in their backpack.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I read this.
I don't remember who it was. It just kept going around the class, and the officer or whatever, it was
Suddenly it was gone.
yeah.
Was
Well,
it
no, it was
Edwards?
I didn't have him. It was a student's dad. I won't put them on blast, but it was going around the
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was going around the class, and all of a sudden he's talking about something else. He's like, so where's the dad? Like, the room just goes quiet, and he's like, who has the marijuana? And just like kept going
No
quiet.
kid's gonna be like, me.
Finally, someone was like, oh, I have it. Ha ha ha. He's like,
The cop's like,
I'm gonna know you in a couple of years, motherfucker.
He's like, wait, why is this stuff burnt?
I was reading this comment that was like, motherfucking, do you remember that DARE program in middle school? And everybody's like, oh, yeah. And it was like, this cop brought in 3 joints and passed them around the class and said, if I don't get all the joints back, you know, at the end, like, in 10 minutes, then you guys are all getting cavity searched. And then below it says, like, ... Motherfucking cop got 4 joints back. So imagine passing that around and some kid out of his backpack's like...
That would be hilarious. All of a sudden he has an extra one.
I want to use this for later.
It's all the rap songs practically pro-weed propaganda, and all the children eat that shit up. Interesting.
That could be true.
Yeah.
To a point. They
Definitely.
talk about it a lot.
Well,
but the bigger one, the Xanax? Yeah, they talk about that like crazy.
Yeah, and it's fucking...
And that's bad, because they're dying of that all the time.
Especially with fentanyl in them.
Yeah. Rest in peace, little peep.
Right. Rip the peep.
Fucking, well, even in the DARE program, I guess they do talk about, like, alcohol and cigarettes, so...
Well, yeah, that's what I was telling you. They probably will say, hey, don't do it, you know, but if you choose to do it, it's just, these are the effects on your body, but...
Like, what are the fucking effects, then?
Well,
You feel really good and you get hungry.
For me, as having smoked, I could say, you know, weed's, like, smoking, it's probably not, like, the healthiest you could do for your body, you know.
Right.
But, granted, it's probably a lot better than cigarettes, but it's still not, which comes down to the question, everything's okay in moderation.
Right,
almost,
absolutely.
so.
No, I agree with that, like
alcohol, like, it's fine to drink, whatever, but it's just in moderation. It gets bad when you're drinking so much of it that's all you do.
Mm-hmm.
When I got my underage drinking ticket, my substance abuse counselor told me just to smoke weed. She's like, don't drink, just smoke weed. I was like, oh.
No
Hell
joke.
yeah.
I told my mom, this is when we first got married, and we were, like, going out every other weekend because that's the days we have off.
Yeah.
Like, this weekend. We'd go to, like, Vegas for a couple days. Like, it was just fun. Like, we just got married, so it was just, we just did stupid things.
Yeah.
And I bought weed in Vegas, and my mom's like, you bought weed? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, me too. I have some at the house. Here in Utah. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, can you bring me some gummies back?
No.
So we brought her some, like, gummies back. And, like, not shitting you, like, 4 hours after we left my parents' house, after getting back, she texts me, The dog is being really weird. He's just staring at the wall. He might have eaten them.
Oh, no.
He was fine. He didn't eat any of them. I was like, no, he's just retarded.
Right?
He's fine. He's just an idiot. Just let him be.
Was that the first time you found out that your mom...
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, that's an interesting way to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just is all like, me too. And I'm like, oh, sweet.
It was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah?
And then I smoked with my mom, and she was like, I'm so high. And I'm like, well, I feel like a bad person. She's like, I feel like a bad parent. I'm smoking with my daughter. I'm like, if only you knew the half of it.
So for our honeymoon, we went to Texas, so I took her so she could meet my birth parents. Well, my birth
Yes.
mom. And, I mean, they party hard. They drink probably every
Holy
night.
shit.
And then
I've
they're
never
like,
seen them drink so much.
do you smoke? And we're like, I don't really smoke cigarettes. She's like, no, weed, you idiots.
No, because they smoke chain smoking cigarettes too. So Jordan's like, no.
I'm like, yeah, I don't really like cigarettes. And they're like, well, we have like an ounce of weed on us at all times. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Like, then his birth mom's like, want to learn how to roll a blunt? I'm like, yes, I do.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's got to be an experience.
Yeah, smoke a blunt with your mom. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is
Because
weird.
my parents are like, they're not LDS, but they're kind of like, what would you call them? Squares?
Yeah. Like,
They just like, they weren't. I had their class, and we all had to read a one-page paper in front of the class about how drugs are bad, except one guy who talked about how great weed was.
That's a real OG right
I'm pretty sure
there.
we all
Right.
had like the one kid who always smoked pot and was like, weed's the greatest thing ever. And you're like, I don't want
I
to
don't
touch
remember
that
any
shit.
of that kid from when I was doing the DARE
No, I
program.
do. Yeah.
Except for my teacher, but
Fuck, like I said, I remember I smoked weed at a super young age. What, you started at like 19?
yeah, that was the first time was at the late. I was
Oh, really?
I was like chilling on the couch for a good 2 hours. I was like,
Yeah, the first time she
great.
ever smoked, they're like, here, take a hit. And they hand her a bong, and she's just like,
Oh, God, was it the one bong?
the one that probably everybody used all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
and I'm like,
Holy shit! I
we
went
were like
upstairs on the
another
couch. I was like,
fucking level.
Jordan's like an hour later. He's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm great.
I'm doing fine.
I'm doing fine. I'm like,
You know, honestly though, like growing up and like everyone's like, oh, weed's bad. Like you don't want to touch that shit. I was like, oh my god, we've been fooled this whole time. Being high is a fucking great thing.
We were bamboozled.
Yeah, they gave us the bamboozling.
swindled out of that.
I really, so my grandma's like addicted to pain pills, and I really just want to give her a pot brownie.
Right?
So is
Slip it
my
in, like,
mom.
hey grandma, this is just a brownie.
Right?
Yeah. Tell me how you feel. I did a new recipe. It should help you feel a little bit better later.
So we use some unsalted butter. Usually we use salted butter, but
It's a little bit different this time.
We
around.
added the salt by
this is
hand.
canna butter.
Right.
Shit.
You go in there and she just like turning into like a sewing machine, and she just like sewing all
She's
this
like
shit.
vacuum
Right.
vigorously throughout the house. We're
How
all
you
like,
feeling, Grandma? Fucking great.
I don't know. Edibles aren't like woo. It's kind of like.
I don't know.
It hurts.
Has he told you his first time doing an edible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first time I got an edible was from my cousin Tom, who we're actually filling in for, right?
Yeah.
Filling in for Tom. Yeah, I didn't know the rules of edibles. Like I know you're supposed to like crumbs. I know that now, but the first time I got like a fudge, I was like, whatever, and I fucking ate the whole thing. I don't really. I only remember like parts of the day.
Yeah.
This is when we had our first apartment, and I was like, hey, we have to go get stuff for, like, the kitchen, like bowls and spoons and stuff. So I was like, let's go to Ross and the dollar store. And so, like, on our way to the dollar store, Jordan's, like, just quiet the entire time. He's just sitting there. And we're, like, we go in the dollar store, and he's like, I'll push in the cart. He's like, we need these. And just, like, walking down the bakery aisle, and is like,
Right.
and then, like, putting stuff back. I'm like, we don't need these. We already have some. He's like, but these are cool. And, like, he's just sweeping them in, and we get to the cash register, and the lady's like, hey, that'll be $12. And he's like, is 20 enough?
I like
Told the story. It's funny.
And then he wouldn't let go of it.
Yeah.
He was like, the lady's all
so
fighting him. I'm
fucking
like,
weird,
hey, let
dude.
go. And he's like, oh.
Like it was like 2 hours in and nothing happened. I'm like, what a fucking dud.
Right.
And then we went to Ross, and
and it was
we had
just
to
like-
get towels.
Oh,
Boop.
good.
I thought we went to Ross first and then the dollar store.
It was dollar store, then Ross.
Oh,
I've been
fuck.
thinking about it this whole fucking time. I thought we went to Ross and then the dollar store because I
Dollar
was
store,
like
Ross.
rubbing my face on towels, and then I remember going to the dollar store. It's like
No, we
angel
went
dust
into
in
Ross
this.
and he's like, these towels are so soft. He's like, we have to buy them.
See, my first experience with edible was in Colorado, and got super high. But my real actual super experience was in Washington. Went to the place, got a brownie, and the guy was like, he was like not your typical stoner, which I thought was funny. He was like super scientific about it, and he's like, "Listen, man, this might be your first time ever doing it. Take the size of your thumbnail, like a corner, eat that, wait like 2 hours, and if you really feel like you need more, have more then." I'm like,
Is it those one of the 1,000-gram brownies?
no, it wasn't that much, but so and I didn't know how grams or anything were. I don't know how much a lot was. So go to my cousin's house, and I'm like, not a bitch. So I ate half of it. Don't know much about that day either.
Yeah. Well, I fucking hate it when people are like, "Hey, be careful with this edible." Like, you don't want to eat the whole thing. It's like, fuck you.
Trying to function in front of people who don't realize you're high, and I didn't want my parents to know I was high, but my cousin knew I was high. It was just the most awful day. They just kept. I just sat on the couch really quiet, and I was like, "Are you feeling okay?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just in my head right now.
"Yeah."
Well, yeah, and edibles are a different high. It's like when it gets it goes through our body and then it turns into 11-hydroxy metabolite.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
5 times more psychoactive than
Yeah.
THC.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you metabolize it. You don't get the.
Yeah,
It's not actually THC.
It's processed by your liver,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's processed by your liver, and
Man.
we split a brownie not too long ago, right?
We what?
Me and you split a brownie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sleeping and I was high still. I knew I was high.
He
I was
woke up
asleep.
and texted me the next day at work. I am still high.
It was bad. I'm
He
at
was like,
work.
this
I'm
is really bad.
fuck.
Yeah, that happened to a couple of friends of mine. We went camping, and we brought way too much weed. We told everyone bring weed.
Just in case somebody wouldn't.
Yeah, so we sat in this tent, just all in one tent, and just smoked who knows how much weed. And it got to the point where everyone was rapping. It was really funny. And of course everyone thought everyone was good, but we were just super high. And I remember waking up the next morning and just sitting with the sun and sitting in this fold out chair, just
Your mouth is all
Yeah.
dry. You're like,
I just couldn't function. And you ever had those moments? I don't think this was an actual an astral projector or whatever, but do you have those moments where you think you see yourself?
I've never
Yeah.
had that, but he has.
I remember I thought I was looking down at myself
You're
disappointed.
like,
I was like, why am I here? And
Yeah.
one of our friends ate a mango without peeling it or anything, and everyone was giving him shit. He was biting this mango, and I think it may have been Chandler. He's like, "You're supposed to fucking peel it, dude." He's like,
oh, I had teammates that ate the whole fucking orange.
"Ooh,
Ooh,
I was
that's
like,
fucking
oh.
gross.
That's
I was
disgusting."
this was at Woods Cross. Because I had heard rumors that she just eat the whole fucking orange. And have you guys ever tasted the peel?
That's
Yeah.
gross."
Oh my
She's
god.
a fucking animal.
Yeah, one day I looked at her and she's like, I was like, what the
I
I was
peel
like, what
it.
are you doing?
I'll peel an orange with my teeth. I'll bite it. And
Well,
I'm
yeah.
I'm oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking gross.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
ugh.
So she ate the whole orange. The peel and everything, and all of us were like, oh god.
What a fucking weirdo.
And then we're like,
a fucking
how do you
animal.
eat apples? And she's like, you just eat it. And then we fucking watched her. She ate the whole fucking apple.
She ate
Like,
the
the
whole
center-
core?
Yes! The stem, we're like, what the fuck?
Your
Man.
parents not feed her? Is she okay?
Yeah, she
Is she okay?
She's got a lot of fiber in her diet.
God
Oh.
damn.
Oh my. Yeah, that was one of the strangest things that I've seen that everybody was like, that's really fucking strange.
right. Because you see strange things, you're like, oh, I know a couple
like,
people who
oh.
do that. I
Yeah,
don't know
that
anyone
one-
else who eats orange as a whole. That's fucking.
No.
Oh no. Oh, I try to eat a clove of garlic because I've seen my dad do it. He just pops it in. He's like, no, that's fucking tasty. I tried. I'm like, huh, that shit burns.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Oh, it was fucking horrible. I was like,
Is
Yeah.
that not how you eat orange? The fuck? No, you're doing it a little wrong.
where the
What is
fuck
it,
are you
Mr.
from?
Logical Monster? You need some counseling on how to eat oranges.
Right. I'm not
That
gonna.
shit ain't right.
I ain't gonna judge you, but
too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking weird, dude.
Judging
That's like eating the whole
intensifies.
banana peel and everything.
That's a meme right now too. I think
Oh,
people
no.
just like they like have pictures of them just biting the whole banana.
That's
am I
like the
doing
Kit
it
Kat
right?
thing when they just like on the
Bite
whole
the side
floor.
of it.
Those are just
Oh.
heathens.
You know what's the worst?
Or the string cheese because he doesn't like to peel it.
Oh, I don't like to
He's
feel
like
I just fucking
like a
bite that shit.
savage, like
Yeah.
a savage monster.
I remember being high with my friend and beatboxing loud as fuck outside in the middle of the night, thinking it was the best thing I've ever had. I do not beatbox. Right? I don't rap either, but I remember like in that camp out, I thought I was doing real good for some reason.
You guys are, what is that? It's like that one guy that's hitting the street and he's like, love yourself.
Yeah.
That's you guys in the tent. You're like, yeah, love yourself.
Right? He has the sign. Doesn't he have a rubber chicken?
Yeah. And he's like wearing the like banana hammock
Yeah.
thing. Oh,
Love yourself.
love yourself, man. He's got like the folding sign.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The worst thing about bananas is like the
The
tip.
banana.
That is like no
The
bananas
tip.
are the tip of it tastes like the devil's anus. You like gotta bite it and like spit it away. You're like, puh, fuck that.
I
It's
think
like
the whole
bitter.
thing tastes disgusting.
No, bananas
I
are
hate
good.
bananas
You don't,
so
like,
much.
you don't like a good source of potassium?
Where the hell? What is that from? Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. That movie, isn't it? Have you
not
guys
sure.
seen that?
What is it?
Wait, what?
It's called Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Oh yeah,
Is that like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Yeah, but it's like
they shrunk themselves.
they shrunk
Oh, I
themselves.
haven't
The
seen that
adults
one.
I haven't
did.
seen that one. I've
And
seen
one
the
of their
one.
kids has like a potassium deficiency, and this chick's like, "Get a banana. It has potassium."
I've never
Like,
seen that.
Have any of you guys seen that?
No, I haven't seen
I've
that
seen
one.
it, but I don't remember.
Like, what is it? What is it? Disneyland. They have Honey, We Shrunk the Audience.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
on that. I don't think
Yeah.
it's there anymore.
That
Damn,
it's
really?
not there anymore.
I don't think so.
Ah!
Is
Damn,
that the
Bugs
weird
Life
one?
was fucking cool.
Like the interactive
Yeah,
thing?
it's like the motion ride one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you go and sit in like the little theater.
Yeah.
Do they still have a Bug's Life?
I don't think so.
Damn, that one was
Maybe.
Yeah, they
cool.
did. I think.
That
They
would
do?
break my heart.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, we went down there as like a spontaneous trip.
I know they don't have the Tower of Terror.
Oh yeah, they
That
changed
was
it.
stupid. I haven't gone though, because I do like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh shit, that's the ride there now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Isn't like a hotel there too about Guardians of the Galaxy?
They took out the hotel. They killed it. With my dreams, they killed
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
That was
Twilight
the Tower
Zone.
of Terror. My dad's the worst person to go on rides with because he just sits there. Like the Tower of Terror photos, he's like,
Is he the anti-fun?
yes.
Like
Yeah.
wave your hand in front of his face. You're like, have your eyes closed at all? Are they already closed?
I know, I give him shit for that all the time because he's half Japanese. I'm like, are you looking at me? He's like, you asshole.
Just pray your dad doesn't hear this podcast.
We had... No, he'll love it. He's cool. He's like... So my... What was it? We got family pictures done for our engagement last year. And like, in all the pictures, Jordan's like...
Yeah.
Like,
The photographer picked a horrible day. It's very sunny.
no, out of my whole family, so my brother, my twin brother, my little sister, my dad, and I, so all of us 4 Asian people, you could see more of our eyes than this black person.
It was very
It was so
bright.
bad. He's
Yeah, I'm like,
like, like a salmon would have done a better picture.
he's like, all right, let's face this way. I'm like, it is bright.
He's like this. He's like, where do I look?
He's like, open your eyes. I'm like, they're open. Her mom had the right idea. She had sunglasses and everything.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck?
She was
God.
thinking ahead.
My shirt was too big. There was a hole in my crotch. It was just a bad day all around.
We had to
Sounds like
sit in some weeds.
Yeah, we sat down and like this.
The photographer guy is like, "Hey, walk through these like
He's like-
cattails," and I'm like,
Right.
he's like, "Oh, don't do that again." He was like, "That wasn't as graceful as I thought." I'm like, "Sorry, I'm not graceful at all."
Yeah, I felt like I was hated by your parents that whole day. Like before we even got married, her parents were like, fuck that kid. Like I couldn't even go.
No,
on
my
a
dad
walk.
was pretty cool.
Like, I
He slowly came around. It's my mom that's.
This is their lawn, and here's me. I'm like, I'd step on. They'd be like, we have guns, you know. I'm like, okay, okay.
Oh
It's true.
no, it's
true.
really true. Well, that's because of a certain period of time when somebody did something unmentionable.
Yeah, I got in a little trouble. That's okay.
He got in
Yeah.
trouble with the law, and my parents were not happy with him.
Yeah, we got married, and I was still like waiting in the car because every time like we'd hang out, I'd be like, I'll just wait in the car. So we got married. After we got married,
Yeah,
she's
like on the street, like it had to be like across the street and
Yeah.
not on the property, and like he wasn't supposed to be in my car because it was my It was the property of my parents at the
Yeah,
time.
it was fucking.
Yeah, and then one day my mom's like, "Is Jordan in the car?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Well, since you guys are married now, he can come in." I'm like,
Yeah, she's like, my mom said he can come in. I was like, oh, I'm probably.
he's like, no. He's like, "No, I didn't hear that."
That's funny. Aren't you gonna wait in the car?
And then even after that, I'd go in the house and be like, "Hey Jordan, how you doing?" I'm like,
Jordan's like,
I'm fine.
I'm good, sir. How are you?
He's like, "Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
I was so quiet. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just haven't been in your house in 4 years."
And every time we'd go in, he'd be like, "There's a camera."
Yeah, they had a camera aiming at the door. They're like, "Oh, the nigger's here." I'm like,
Oh no!
"Yeah, there's one downstairs, facing the back door. They go in the back door and it fucking moves. It moves."
Oh no!
It was bad.
Hi, Wolfgang. How are you doing?
What's up, Wolfgang?
Oh no!
It was really fucking bad. Now we go over there and her dad's
What
like,
else?
He's like, "Hey, what do you want?" I was like, "I'll make you a sandwich." I'm like, "Oh, okay, make me a sandwich."
What is it? So,
It's fucking weird.
my brother does the competition gun shooting, target shooting, kind of like a, what is it? John Wick. You know how
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, how he does the
Yeah.
competition? That's what my brother does, and he's ranked 5th in the nation.
Oh wow.
And he used to, I was like, "Hey, let's try and make amends with my family. Here, how about you give this food to my brother?
Oh,
So you
fuck
can,
that.
get, a good foot forward with him. Just try it." And then we bring the food over, and Jordan's like, "Here's
toast
your
the
food."
pita.
My brother's like, "Get off the property."
I was like, "Hey, man, I brought you some food." He's like, "Cool, get the fuck off the property." I'm like, "Oh!"
He said that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, "Thanks for the food, but you need to go." It was just...
Gotta be careful with that word.
Yeah.
I won't say anymore.
That's a great story though.
Oh, dude, it was bad.
So did they just not like you because of that
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
incident?
"He commits crimes." I'm like, it was a crime, I guess, but
They're probably saying stuff behind your back. Typical black kid.
probably. And her brother has a shit ton of guns. He was probably aiming out the window,
He's watching the camera.
Probably.
"Oh, there he is." Oh, just kidding. That's
Is it better now, or is it still kind of weird?
Oh, it's okay. I'm just I'm
My
still,
dad's
on
pretty
edge.
cool.
Yeah, we went to Vegas with your dad. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we went to Vegas with my dad. He was like, "Hey, you want to come and watch the drag races in Vegas with me?"
Oh.
I was like, "Okay." So we're going to tag along. He's like, "Oh, we're going to do a whole bunch of things while we're down there." So, my dad's super cool in the fact that so my dad turns what? He was born in 54. He turns 64 this year.
Yeah.
And so he's always worked on cars his entire life. So me growing up, I always grew up around him working on cars. I know how to work on cars. He has a bunch of friends that all work on cars, and they all live everywhere. And somehow he is friends with this billionaire guy down in Vegas that owns the biggest car collection in Vegas of specialty cars. And so since my dad knows him, usually tours around the place of his card collection and stuff. We only saw a fourth of them, by the way.
Shit.
And they usually, to go for the tour and stuff, it's $30.
Mm.
But since we pull up with my dad and we get out of the car and they're like, "Hey, Jimbo!" My dad's name is James, so they call him Jim. And they're like, "Yeah." His friend, who I thought was fucking dead, apparently car guys never die of cancer or anything. They just will die of a heart attack from smoking too much at the age of 9,000.
Okay.
Because this guy had brain and spinal cancer and somehow beat it and is still fucking alive.
Oh wow.
Wasn't one of them stage 3 or 4?
Yeah, it was a stage 3. It was bad. And we pulled up and I was like, "Dad, he's still alive?" And he's like, "Yeah, his wife died though." I was like, "But he didn't?" But anyway, we went to go tour his car collection and stuff, and he has some of the weirdest things. I've had a ride in the world's fastest Zamboni.
That's
he just
fucking cool to say.
Oh no! So they just have it, and he just rotates the cars out, and there's burn marks in the parking lot from this fucking Zamboni, and
It's the world's fastest toilet.
they have a rocket, a jet. What is it? A jet engine toilet.
Yeah, it goes 70 miles an hour. It's a fucking
Yeah,
toilet.
I'm not kidding.
I would
It's got
totally ride
those
it.
jet
Right.
cars. Yeah, jet engines on the side.
That's so cool.
Little wagon, a John Deere wagon. Had fucking jet engines.
Oh,
You're
yeah, it's a little go-kart with jets on it. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. And since my dad knows this guy, they've known each other for forever. he told Jordan and I, yeah, go ahead, go sit in the cars. Go mess with them. I don't care. We'll start them up inside. So that's what we did for one of our things down there. But it's just... And when we went to the drag races, my dad knows everybody there, all the famous people too. And so they're like, here, have some free beer. And we're like, okay.
Oh,
Hell
sweet.
yeah.
On Twitch, if you say try hard, everyone knows that you mean the N-word. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, what's up, Ms. Giggles 420?
I like that.
How are you doing tonight?
What's up, Miss Giggles?
Like the name?
Right?
Who doesn't like giggles?
Who doesn't want to light it up?
There's 2 words in the world that you can't say without, like, just kind of being happy. Bubbles and giggles.
True.
If you're in a bad mood, you're just like, fucking giggles.
What about fuzzy?
Yeah.
Words are weird.
Let's start naming off some weird words.
Tow truck.
Toe trap.
Velcro.
Power
Oh.
word.
Man, I don't even know any weird words.
I just know terrible words that creep people out.
Ooh, I've never done a dab. I've actually really wanted to.
Dabbing and drinking.
Honestly, I'd probably fucking die though.
I want to try one, but I don't have the
Thank
proper
you.
equipment for it.
Yeah.
Leave Nickelback
Leave
alone.
Nickelback alone. What has he ever done to you?
Look at this photograph.
One of our friends bought a dab rig, but no one would sell him dab. He couldn't find it forever.
You can make your own.
Yeah, he was just smoking everything in his dab rig. He would just put stuff in the little bowl and heat it up. Like the one time I was just putting pine needles in it, I was like, smoke that.
What do you think would happen if you smoked mushrooms?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think it would destroy the psilocybin, or do you think it would just make you go,
I
I
don't know
have
if
a
I'm.
feeling you would cough a lot, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm willing to.
I don't want to try it
Yeah.
myself, but
I'm sure someone has. I'm sure there's like. Someone's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
If
People are
somebody's
weird.
brave enough to suck on a cow titty, then probably gonna smoke something by the
salvia, honestly, I have like a bag full of salvia in my safe. And I'm like, I want to try it, but I'm like, ooh, I don't know. It's like DMT's evil cousin.
Where are you guys? We're in Utah. Where are you, Ms. Giggles 420? Love saying that name. Right?
For titty.
Oh god, that's funny as shit.
Right?
Salvia is great. Oh, I don't know. I don't have like, I just have regular salvia. I don't have like 10X. Ooh, SoCal.
Lucky.
How nice.
You a USC fan?
Ooh.
Nice weather fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
So I've found out a topic. We can talk about one of our, just a time you got high.
Okay.
You want to start? You guys can start. I can start.
Oh shit. Well, okay, this is a funny time. My parents were always wondering, like, is Jordan high? Like, we don't fucking know. And this was in high school. My parents, like, never drug tested me. And, like, one day my mom was like, have you ever smoked or drank? I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I smoked pot in the back of this guy's car at work. We are also drinking. My mom's like, I kind of want to cry. I don't know. I got high at a super young age. It's like 6th grade, like 12.
Was it hip? Like, people from Woods Cross?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I won't mention names, but...
Yeah, I know.
People that you've seen at the parties.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, no. One of them actually, like, a bunch of them got in trouble for, like, breaking into a trailer when we were, like, elementary school. Smoking pot in the trailer.
Sounds familiar.
I don't remember.
I'll drop names after we...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's legal here, too.
Yeah, salvia is legal. It's just really hard to find. You have to go to, like, some weird crystal people shop.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're
you want
like
to find your
healing
spirit animal?
herbs.
You want to find a spirit animal?
So I, for the longest time, like, I like to, like, fuck with my parents. So, like, they'll, like, drugs will be on TV, and I'll be all like, oh, I'd go for a real joint right now, like, look at my parents, like, make a funny face. And they'd be like, oh, ha, ha, ha.
But low-key, you're like,
yeah,
really?
but low-key, I'm always like, yeah, I actually could. And, like, they've asked me a couple times, like, so do you smoke? And I'm like, yeah, definitely. And they just, like, they don't know how to take it. They're like,
they're like,
is he messing with us? And finally my mom's like, okay, we know you probably smoke, but have you done anything else? I'm like, yeah, pretty much everything. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Actually, we don't sell salvia in head shops. You really do have to go to, like, some weird crystal fucking weird-ass shops.
Yeah.
They sell, like, a fucking salt lamp for $60. You're like, that's what we need. We need a salt lamp in here.
Thanks for the follow, Miss
Right.
Giggles.
Hey, Miss Giggles for 20. Like it. Love it.
Is that, like, the only, like... I don't even know if salvia is, like, a psychedelic, but is that, like, the only mind-altering substance you've taken?
So, of time I got high, there was a funny one with my parents. So, we used to. Wes is a real player. We used to have a house over in West Bountiful, and we would smoke a lot there. So I would smoke, and then I would go home because, whatever. And I remember getting home at like 11, so it was like not late enough to cook food, but like it's still kind of rude to cook food in the house. So I started cooking some chicken, and my mom came in, and she was like, scares the shit out of me. I don't know if she was just awake, and she comes in, she like slams the table. What are you doing? And I like freak out. I'm like so mad. I'm like, why the fuck would you scare me? And like it just because like it was like kind of high, and it like really scared me. Like my heart was like, and she's like, whoa, I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
You're like, I was just really scared.
And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just really hungry, Mom. And she's like, I think at that moment she was like,
oh yeah,
fuck.
100%.
And she's like, but it's like 11 o'clock. And I'm like, I know. I just got back from James's house. And she's
From
like,
working out.
She's like, well, what were you doing? I was like,
breathing exercises.
Yeah, we were just hanging out, playing video games like we always do. She's like, okay, well, I'm going back to bed.
Fuck.
There was one time where I had gotten really drunk at our first apartment. This is like kind of when I spent like 1 or 2 days a week there, and then the rest of it I slept with my parents. And one of the nights I was drinking really like a lot, and I had drank a whole bottle of like the Bacardi Mango Rum to myself. And like at the end of the bottle, I was like, oh shit, I was supposed to take care of my mother who had surgery.
Oh fuck.
Oh god. I was like, I have to go home, and I'm so drunk. And I got home, my mom's like, where have you been? I'm like, I'm sorry. And I just started crying. And she was like, oh God, shut up. And she's like, just lay on the floor, just don't make noises. I'm like all sobbing, and she's like, shh.
So I agree with you, Michael Scott. So I wouldn't say I'm a good liar, but like I can if I need to. But I can't lie to my parents.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. Like, I'll either start laughing or I just, like, feel bad about it. So I just tell them, I'm just honest with them, and I don't think they believe my honesty.
Right?
Can I ask a question? Of course you can.
Ask away.
Buff back.
You will hallucinate for, like, 5 minutes. It feels a lot longer, and you feel warm and start sweating. You were with good people. That's the most important thing.
You are a good daughter. Yay, thanks.
Mom?
Mom, are you alive? No, that was a bad time. I felt definitely really bad. My mom the next morning was like, we will never speak of this again. And I'm like, great.
Right.
And your mom's a sneaky mom too. She's like,
No, she's also a sleazy mom, so that's alright.
Ooh.
No, when I smoked weed, so I smoked weed when I was 19 for the first time, and I really never smoked again until I went back to college when I had a teammate. Was it real? Start World War III, probably.
Finish the story, and then I'm going to look up this Israel thing that everyone's talking about.
This is, when I was at college, like, one of my teammates was like, hey, I'll smoke you out if you want to drive us somewhere. And I was like, oh, I'm down 100%. So I was like, that's fine. So we drove, like, out into the boonies, and it was, like, rabbits, that's it. Anyway, we smoked, and it felt like it took us, like, 10 minutes to get there. But getting back took us over 2 hours.
Oh, jeez.
And when we finally got back, I turned to my teammate. I was like, I don't think I saw a single cop that entire time. Because I'm pretty sure there was only one cop in this city we went to. It took so long to get back. And by the time we got back, our other teammates were like, where were you? We were like, we were running outside. We got lost. We started crying. That's why our eyes are red. Who is black? Me, bitch. Is she black? No. I lied.
I am black.
I know his hair is long, it's pretty gay, but it's alright.
Jordan just pops in.
Hey, I'm just sneaking in there. We got high one time in St. George. We drove 5 minutes away from our hotel. It took us 2 hours to get back as well. We're like,
it was so bad with GPS. He's like, no, turn right here, and I was like, that says go straight, and he's like, no, I have a good feeling about this.
I am black.
Nice.
Who's that guy? That is her husband.
Hey.
Hello.
What about you, Forrest? High story.
Man, I don't know. I've been trying to think of a good one. All of them are pretty normal.
Right.
I don't know. We just used to always go up in the mountains a bunch, smoke, go to school. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good one.
I had
You went
whooping
to
cough
school
last
high?
year.
Yeah, all the time. I worked at the attendance office high.
Oh shit. And I worked in the Oh yeah, I worked in the attendance office
Forrest
too.
is a damn legend.
Who is this?
He's like, you're my new favorite person.
Well, you know it's someone you know because they spelled your name right.
Yeah.
When I worked in the attendance office, I was a little fuck. Like, the lady would leave on her lunch.
And he would change all
And
of our tardies and
Yeah,
absences
I was like,
to
clear
zero.
all my parties and absences. Friends would come up like, hey, $5, and you know,
My man.
running a fucking
Oh,
business.
right.
At
out
the
there.
end of the year, it was like, congratulations on your senior year for having no tardies or absences. I was like, I know I was absent for at least 20 days.
Yeah, my mom's like, there's no way you weren't tardy. It's like, I don't know. I must have been on time
Stuck in
all
the
the time.
VCR. What?
Who is this?
That's a story I don't even know.
It's because it's not a real story.
Wait, let me break him down really quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd run a little business out of there, be like, $5, and you know, people would come up and be like, names.
Yeah, I've had 5 absences this week. I need those cleared.
I used to call in as my parents. I'd like call and be like, hey, I just want to let you know, I took Jordan out to lunch, so that's why he missed his period. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'd always call in as my dad.
I was a really lame child that had no friends.
All right, yeah.
ever,
Thanks, Miss
so-
Giggles. Thanks for coming in.
Awesome. Talk to you later.
See ya.
Um,
No, I was always one of those goody, like, two-shoe, like, teacher's pet kids, so that's probably why I never had friends. That's
Yeah.
probably why you don't remember me, because I was one of those children. So, like...
I was kind of the same way, but like I was like a mix. I was like, I took school serious, but I didn't party, but I still like kind of knew everybody.
I knew no one.
It was weird. I was like in a weird like middle ground.
Well, like, I was such a bad teacher's pet, like, half the teachers... Like, there was this one day I was just not wanting to be there, and I went up to all my teachers that day, so, like, my 4 teachers, and I was like, I don't want to be here today. And they're like, we'll just mark you here. I'm like, sweet.
Oh, dope.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
I just left, and they're like, we know you turned in the homework on time and completed. I'm like,
Right.
I kind of feel like everybody knew me in high school. I don't know if that's like a good thing or.
get your facts straight as a DVD player.
You guys been watching me at home.
It was a
You
pencil
turn off this
sharpener.
live stream after.
Right.
God damn it.
Well, now that these people are commenting on it, you do have to tell us a story.
I don't know any good ones.
This one, right there.
That's because
VCR.
it's not a real story. I didn't own a VCR.
Right. I've got a lot of funny ones, but nothing that's like out of this world.
Do you have any of me that I don't remember? Because everyone tells me stories about me. I'm like, oh,
You're like, all right, I've never heard this. Is great.
With weed, no, because you never really like the only couple times you smoked was the night you passed out, which isn't the fun story
With what?
where you fell and
I thought
Oh,
you
they
said
said
jizz.
jizz in the fun story. I was like,
oh no, passed out.
What'd you guys hear? I heard passed out.
I heard jizzed in the fun store. And I was
Oh.
like, what?
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Oh. I thought maybe you did know him, but now it's just really good at making stuff up.
I'm really disappointed.
Because you didn't really smoke too often. Too much, right? Too much. Like when we were smoking a lot. Because you were hanging out with Brianna a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a drinking boy.
I just the funny stories are like when they would just randomly show up. Like we used to play a lot of volleyball. They would just show up in their car, and the immediate thing they would do is just open a bottle of Jack Daniels and kill it. Just like
Over at the park? By our
yeah,
house?
in
Holy
Mills
shit.
Park.
Oh my god.
And then they would just play volleyball.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Good stories. I don't know. Last summer or something, we like went down to Salt Lake, that one big pond, and we like jumped in buck naked, and Thomas fell down.
I haven't heard that story.
Yeah, I haven't heard this one either.
No, it was me and you.
When I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things.
I think you've done so much that you just all blends.
Yeah, so many times like, did I dream that or was I real? Tell me more. What happened?
I don't know. I don't even know where it was, but there was like this little pillar thing, and it was by the Capitol. And there's like a little pond. It was like me, you, Thomas. I think Kaylee Jacobson was there. We like ran in this pond, and you were just like,
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what's it called? Where the dogs
like the dog park.
Memory Grove, those little ponds.
Oh yeah.
The big pond.
Yeah.
Thing? Yeah, I went swimming in there. Didn't I get a fish hook stuck in me or something?
Yeah, you got a
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like, who fishes in there? There's no fish.
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh shit! That
It was a
reminds-
really cold night too.
So one of the only times I was like really worried I was gonna get like arrested was this time when my dad was like, hey, so since he builds cars, we have old cars at our house, and he's like, hey, this is when I was 14. Hey, why don't you drive one of the cars, and I'll drive the other, and we'll go to Salt Lake City to be on the news. I was like, alright, Dad, let's go do that. Anyway, we get there just fine, and in the car that I drove there, after I did this, I've been pulled over before for cops. Like, cops just come up and they're like, oh, we just really wanted to look at the car.
Oh wow.
So, A, that's kind of bullshit, but B, I really don't care if I don't have anywhere I'm going.
Right.
But on the way back, my dad's like, oh, just, follow me and you won't get pulled over. And I'm like, okay, Dad, yeah, I trust you with my life. Anyway, on the way home, he fucking left me.
Oh, shit.
14 years old, I'm like, I'll drive, and I'm like, oh, God. I fucking get pulled over.
Oh shit.
And the cops are like, we just want to see the car. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Everybody's like, oh, isn't that really illegal? I was like, I'm telling them, I'm like, I was 14. They didn't ask for my registration or license or anything, so I didn't give a shit.
What kind of car was it?
It's a 1929 Model A.
Oh, that's fucking dope. No wonder.
Yeah. I'm like, I have a picture of it somewhere.
Huh.
But anyway, I've been pulled over in that car by cops a couple times. They're like, we just want to look at it. I'm like, okay, don't give me a ticket.
Yeah, it kind of is abuse of power if you think about it.
Yeah,
It is, but I was 14, so I really didn't care.
Right. Oh,
I was
no,
like,
definitely.
oh.
You can look at all the cars. I don't care.
And I'm like, you can touch it. You can go for a drive.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll have
care.
to bring you here this summer.
Yeah.
You
that'd
what?
be dope.
Shit, what? Your dad has a couple cars.
That was the day.
Oh, that thing's sweet.
My car's fucking dope.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking loud.
It's
Oh, I
loud.
bet.
And then your dad has a 32.
32. I have a picture. That one's fast, though. That one's meant for racing.
Yeah.
I know your dad just has a bunch of shit that nobody knows about.
My dad's strange.
Your dad probably has a rocket.
A rocket? Probably.
I don't know, your dad's Elon Musk.
Do you live down in Woods Cross?
I lived in North Salt Lake.
North Salt Lake? Gotcha.
Like, right around the corner from that Orchard Lanes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we just live up the road in Bountiful.
Yeah. All so close.
Buff Bath, who is this?
She was a whore.
Right.
Yeah, that is.
I'm very curious. Send us a message who you are. Or tell me.
Tell me. Say it right now.
No balls, you won't do it.
Right?
I'm just glad I haven't got any hashtag MeToos about me lately. Or not lately, just ever.
Right. Boro? I don't know what you mean. That's Spanish.
Me
Hola.
no strike and say Deutsch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Forrest speaks lots of languages.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Oh no, I'm pretty good at speaking in tongues.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you would be really good at that.
Oh, I can click.
Why would you think he'd be really good at it?
Have you never seen that documentary?
I'm in it.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wait a second.
Oh my god, you have to explain it, because if I try, it'll make me sound really, really, really racist.
Just do it. It's okay.
No, it's bad.
It's okay.
There's this tribe in Africa where they literally talk to each other by
Yeah.
clicking.
Yeah.
That means joint in Spanish. Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet. I was hoping it wasn't a mistype for porno, so that's alright.
Is it the Ugandan knuckles thing? Is that the clicking
Do
thing?
it.
Kinda. What? Do which one?
Uganda knuckles, you're good at it.
It's like, follow me. I know the way.
Oh, smooth.
Typical Rick and Morty fans.
Yeah.
Actually, I've only seen a couple episodes. I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird. I feel like you have to be under the influence to understand that show.
Your IQ is just not high enough. No,
Oh, sorry.
I'll be honest. Like, I really liked the first two seasons. I was on board, and I thought that third season they just tried way too hard.
I like the Pickle Rick one. That's
Yeah, I like Pickle Rick.
See, I thought that was my least favorite one.
Really, I love
so
how
much.
he constructs a little body out of things he finds.
Yeah.
kind of morbid and crazy, but it was alright.
Oh, there's Knuckles.
Oh, you're killing him, Shackner? Don't do it. He's just trying to find the queen.
He wants to know if you know the way.
Can we get a Connect 4 in here? And just play Connect 4?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Ooh, Connect 4 would be fun.
Hey, I know that word. That's a naughty word. But I'll take some if you're offering. That's a wink. Probably a dude, but you know what?
It's 2018, it's okay.
Yeah, it's 2018.
I'm already dead.
It's already dead.
Oh, it's already. I thought they said I. I was like, oh,
Damn, last song. What, you got a Knuckles or Connect 4?
both.
Yeah, they're both kind of dead memes.
What's a good new meme? I haven't seen any good memes lately.
I bought him for Christmas that game, What Do You Meme?
Oh, yeah, I saw
Oh,
that.
that game's fun. Yeah.
I got him the Basic Bitch expansion pack and the Stoner pack, too. And it's great. I tried to play it with my Mormon brother.
He saw like one card and was like, nope!
Oh,
Yeah, it
Close
was
that
bad.
box.
It was definitely a pretty good one.
Our trap's gay. Not in 2018.
yeah, not in 2018. Not on this Twitch. Can I have some of the
Yeah.
some of the nicotine? Can't live without it, man.
Pass the Nick stick.
You got some death sticks?
I don't know if that's considered a cancer stick. I mean,
This, I'm pretty sure it is.
It's probably some weird ass chemicals that
Yeah.
Because sometimes those make me feel shittier than cigarettes. So it's 2018, bigot.
It's 2018 bigot? Question mark. I don't know how to answer that question.
I don't know. Is it
Yes.
asking a question?
What?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, the mota.
Where do you guys want to travel to? A little lighter note.
Ooh, Europe. I don't want to travel everywhere. I want to backpack through Europe.
That'd be so much fun.
I would love
I
to
don't
go to
really
Japan, stay in some of those micro hotels.
That's my number one place. It's Japan.
In Japan, they have like these weird penis festivals. Like carry around these big
I'm not
1,000-pound
kidding.
dicks.
Oh, yeah, dude. Their culture is just so fucking great.
Yeah, and then every time I see it, Jordan's like, your family. I was
Yeah, I'm like always
yeah.
jumping out. I'm like, I'm a samurai.
My grandma was one of those like stereotypical like Asian grandmas.
Yeah?
They would like beat the fuck out of you with a stick.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she was
Hardcore.
hardcore.
Funny, well, not really funny, but random story. I could have taken a job to go teach English in Japan, and I didn't.
Damn.
I regret not doing it.
I got offered to do the foreign exchange student program there for
Yeah?
2 years,
That'd been fun.
They'd
but
be
I
like,
didn't go because of college softball.
Yeah.
They'd be like, you're not. Like, how are you foreign exchange? You are Asian. No, I don't know. If I had the opportunity to go teach English in Japan, I totally would.
Hey, Shackner, you want to hit this bud with like a good old timeout there, if you're still here?
Who?
This fella.
Buff?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, he's been silly, though.
Buff bath means rigorous, sweaty sex.
Oh. Interesting.
Jamaican slang. I
Jamaicans.
looked it up.
Oh. Instead, just hit him with the fucking savageness. Yeah, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Switzerland, and I want to go to Ireland.
You
I wanna
ski at
go
all?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, I want to ski in the Swiss Alps. I think that'd be fun.
I just want to go enjoy everyone being happy.
Ooh, Oktoberfest in Germany would be
Oh my God.
crazy.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
So much beer.
I want to get those. I always talk about them, but they have a beer. It's just waterproof, but they're beer-proof Adidas, the Oktoberfest edition.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Where are we from? Utah. Of all
Yeah.
places.
Yeah, Shackner.
Let's see.
My man.
What I was gonna show you that.
Yeah, there's someone we might have on the podcast next couple weeks, but she went to Germany, and yeah, she said the beer there is just
Yeah, these-
crazy.
Ooh, those are cool.
Oktoberfest editions, and they're Beer proof.
Have you seen, before you close that, the 420 Nike shoes? They have like hidden compartments.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
The
those.
what is it?
It's a 420 Nike shoe.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it's
Those ones?
Yeah.
Let's see if there's
$625.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's resale though.
They look cool.
That's on stock.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of like little hidden compartments and shit in them.
That's so cool.
I was like, Nike knows what's up.
Huh.
Right? They're about it.
Why not?
Rancho Market, Salt Lake.
Yes, I actually know where that is.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of Rancho markets.
Are you in Salt Lake? Are you familiar with that?
Did you sneak here?
Was that a knock?
Have you seen those? We were watching those before you guys got here. The knocking gift thing.
Mm-mm.
So people have been donating Twitch streamers gifts, like little, like it's a picture you pull up and it's a picture of like these cute cats, but it's actually a GIF and it's knocking. So it'll just be like,
and you just hear that and they're like,
it gets everybody. They like pull their headphones off, like, what is that? It's really funny.
That's awesome.
Someone like pulled a gun out of their like drawer because they thought someone was like knocking on their window.
Shit.
I know the place for Peruvian streamer that lives over there.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Is it the Peruvian puff pepper? Drake and Josh, anybody?
Yeah. I would run home off the bus and fucking run home to go watch that.
Hell yeah, I love Drake and Josh.
That shit was.
Do you remember when I punched Alec on the bus?
Ooh. Probably. Wait, yeah, actually, like, weren't you in 6th grade and we were like 4th or something?
No, I was junior high.
Oh, it was junior high?
Yeah.
When we threw the bus seat out of the window?
No, you're throwing pencils.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, because you thought we hit your mom's car.
You did hit my mom's car. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The blue car. Yeah. It's my car
I
now.
remember, like, you punched it, you're like, that's my mom's car, you fucker. And I was like, oh, shit, I didn't throw anything.
Yeah.
We'd throw bottles, like, glass bottles out of the bus window. We'd, like, tape down, like, the axe.
I wouldn't have gotten in trouble either, because I know Alec didn't tell, and I doubt any of you guys would have, but it was some girl, like, in the front of the bus who was, like, screaming, like, really loud, like, oh, my God, someone just got hit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like the rules, like, if you got hit, you just don't say anything.
Right.
Like, I just remember, like, when we pushed the bus seat out of the window, I got called to the principal's office, and they're like, did you push the bus seat out of the window or have anything to do with it? I was like, I saw it. I didn't have anything to do with it. And, like, someone filmed it on their phone, and the principal pulled it up, and you see me, push it out! I'm like, oh, fuck.
What happened in the stream?
It just, the video keeps freezing.
Oh.
The chat's still working and stuff, but for some reason that keeps just freezing.
Fuck, junior high was a crazy time, too.
Hi from Australia, guys. First time watching. First time watching Twitch?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
Crashing
what's
Fury.
up?
How you doing tonight, Crashing Fury?
What time is it out there? Are you just getting up in the morning? I think? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, well, what time is it now?
3?
Almost
2?
1:53.
Oh.
In the morning.
So what
Yeah,
is it, like 10 or 11 over there? I don't know.
It's the AM here.
I'll find this out. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What time is it in Australia?
Could you say that again?
What time is it in Australia?
7:25 p.m.
Oh, thanks. I was trying to Siri it, but bitch didn't want to work.
Finding the best channel ever on first try. My man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We talk about a lot of stuff on here.
Good job at catching. Yeah, we do.
Do you know what's the craziest thing? So what year did you guys graduate?
2012.
2012, both of you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I just thought it was the most crazy thing. Like, a lot of people our age are, getting married. Like, we got married young.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, he asked me to marry him while we were still in high school.
Yeah,
I was like, not
crazy.
until I'm 21. So, like, we did wait before we got married.
Right.
We were dating for, like, 4 years, so none of that 2-month bullshit like everybody else in Utah, I feel like. But, like, it's so weird to me to think, like, I feel like I graduated, like, last spring.
Honestly.
And there's all these people that we graduated with, and they're, like, having kids, and I'm like,
No
like,
kids.
right now, looking, like, I was talking to him, I was like, there's no way, like, if we had a kid right now, I don't know what I would do because I'm like, we barely can manage to do laundry once a week.
Right.
Yeah, no way.
Being an adult is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine having to care for like a little version of you.
Well, and I do think that it's part of the culture around here.
Yeah.
It's you know, we bash a lot of people in a lot of different groups, but especially LDS. We were in our early podcasts. But it's just weird, like I feel like a lot of people get pressured into it.
That is true.
Like they get
same with the missions.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to say shunned necessarily, but you get looked at different, you know. I've heard from other people like who are in the church but don't really like aren't serious about it. Like other people will like judge them, and it's just like peer pressure almost to go. And then when they get back, it's like, okay, well, it's time to get married.
I feel like it's just too much happening too fast.
Well, here's what drives me crazy. So, let's say you do it that way. You date a girl for a month or two, get married. Okay, probably never had sex, which a lot of people will say isn't important.
But it kind of is.
It kind of is, because if you guys aren't compatible, or what if one person's super freaky and the other one isn't, or one person wants it often, the other person doesn't, you're just not compatible. That's not going to work out.
True. You got to test drive the car before you buy it.
Absolutely.
It's funny. My aunt was saying stuff about this today.
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, you told me personal stuff."
Oh,
she's funny though.
And then the whole idea of like, if you don't live with a person for long, or at least like,
what if you find out that they have the creepiest fucking feet and you have this weird fear of feet?
Right. Or what if they have like tendencies that just drive you nuts? Like what if it's like something stupid, like they won't do like a random thing that you are so used to doing. I don't know, something random. And it just drives you nuts, and you find that out because you only dated for 2 months.
Yeah.
What if they're into some 50 Shades of Grey shit?
What if they want that pleasure room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually saw the third one today.
Any good?
I liked it. I actually like all three of the movies.
I liked the first two.
Have you read the books?
You've read the books?
Yeah,
He's read the books too, and I haven't. I'm like...
Yeah, I like to fucking read.
My man!
Yeah. Maybe I want to know what that mom porn life is about.
That lady is all about it. I need to meet her one day.
Ooh, right?
Oh, I bet she's real freaky.
Yeah, shake her hand. I bet she's got a strong grip.
I don't know about you.
Oh, just a strong grip.
I don't know about you, but I think Christian Grey kind of like fucked up in this last one. I mean, there's this like architect girl. Ooh,
yeah.
She is fine. I was like, she's like trying to get on his dick, and I was like, Christian, you can do it.
Right? Do it.
And then his little brother.
What killed me was his facial expressions, like at that one scene. I don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but
his facial expression, he was like. We couldn't stop laughing, and I'm pretty sure the lady in front of us was like pissed off.
Yeah, she was seeing it alone. That's kind of a
That was
sad thing.
She probably had a cucumber.
Yeah, she's getting freaky.
Those are the best to go to the. Well,
what?
I don't know.
But there was like a bunch of.
Don't worry about it.
There was like 4 groups of like 5 moms in there. They're like, they're like all clapping and cheering. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh my god.
What I was gonna say, so I don't sound like a creep. Let me finish my. What's really good is to go to those with like either like 2 or 3 guys, because you're gonna be like the 3 guys in the whole entire theater with like 70 other women. And if you like can start cracking some tears, boy, do people get into it.
Oh man.
I'm a big, well, not a big fan, but I read Fault in Our Stars, and I went and saw the movie. I was one of 2 guys in that whole entire thing, and I had the whole row of ladies talking to me by the end of the show, and we were all crying. Oof, it was great. It was great.
It was raining women.
Yeah.
I cried like the dumbest things, like the Santa Claus movie. Fucking ball my eyes
He
out.
cried during Superman.
Cried during Superman. His dad got sucked up into the fucking tornado. He cried. I was like,
I feel you, man, dude.
That's fucking sad. Like I cried.
No, he
way
didn't
too
cry
much.
during the movie. It was
like I guess it was
an hour later on our way home.
We were driving home.
We were on Legacy,
I'm like,
and I
what?
just hear.
I was looking out the window. It was fucking sad.
Yeah, I'm like, are you crying? He's like, no.
So
what
what do you think of the Last Jedi movie? Are you still here, Crash and Fury? We'll definitely talk about it.
Ooh, I'll give my opinion if you don't
I
mind.
liked it because I just grew up in it.
Oh, guys, girls, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's like if you ever went to see The Notebook. I bet you it was like one guy for 50 girls.
Fuck, I love that movie so much.
Right?
It's so
Hate
sad.
on it, people.
Ryan Gosling, that's his name.
Yeah.
Star Wars. I thought it was a bit too long, to
I
be
thought it was a
honest.
bit too long.
I mean, like, my favorite part, it was, like, the stupidest part. There's, like, a little sea dragon. Like, a little split scene. I was like, that's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah, when they're on that weird, the Jedi temple rock, and there's a sea
Yeah, you
dragon.
see this little sea dragon. I'm like, that's kind of
Jordan's
neat.
like, there was a water dragon.
I noticed dumb shit like that, but I don't know. It was like a little bit too long for me. I kind of was like falling asleep. I was like, duh, this is kind of long. I thought it was cool when he was like astral projecting and fighting Kylo.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Like, I liked it. Like, I really do. I've always loved the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I have a brother and that's what I grew up with. Like, he's always like, let's watch Indiana Jones. Let's watch Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
So I grew up on that. So I really enjoyed it, actually. It was a little long, but I really did enjoy it.
Yeah. See, and I'm on the same boat. Like, I get why a lot of people don't like these new Star Wars movies, but I just love Star Wars content. So,
Yeah,
I've never
everybody's
seen
all
a Star
mad.
Wars movie. Interesting.
What would I
You're one of 3 people I've met who've never seen a Star Wars movie.
You should see them at some point in your life. They're just fun when everybody talks about it. Don't
Yeah,
you
they're
wanna
fun.
Be on the in group.
It's worth it to experience it.
They're just warning. It is a very long movie. They're very long.
My favorite part was that scene where she light speed through the big ship.
Yes.
I was like, yes.
But here's what I think me and Alec were talking about in Forest. They fucked up by just saying that Admiral Akbar died at some point. They should have had him be the one who sacrificed himself.
Admiral Akbar hit the trap.
Right? Because, like, he was, like the lore, he was a huge hero, like, during the Clone Wars, and, like, he was, like, pretty prominent character, and It's a Trap is the biggest Star Wars meme. And you just, like, randomly, you just say, like, oh, yeah, he died fighting. It's like,
You're like, lame.
fuck. He could have he could have been on that ship, and he's like, they're about to be a trap, and, like, fucking drive into him.
Oh, God.
They're
Right?
like, you thought
I'll
we
show
were
you a
dead.
trap
It's
house.
a trap.
Yeah.
I'll show you my trap.
Right?
It was a good movie though. I'm excited for the Han Solo movie coming out.
I am a big, big Harrison Ford fan.
No,
I think
yeah.
he is a beautiful man.
Dude, back in the day, whoo,
Ooh.
goddamn.
Ooh, that
Like
vest,
Indiana
though.
Jones
Right?
and stuff. Ooh.
Primo,
That finesse.
right? It's true. He was slaying the game.
He actually saved somebody. Did you hear about that?
Oh,
So
I
he's-
did, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a certified helicopter pilot. And I guess somebody got lost wherever he was living. And so he went and helped the search parties with his helicopter. And I guess he's the one that found this guy. And the comment on it was like, okay, imagine you're like close to death and you think you're just, this is it, this is the end. How would you feel if you open your eyes and you fucking see Han Solo saving your ass?
Right?
Like, you would think you were dead.
Get in, 100%.
Get in.
Pick one, Rose or Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar. That's my Snapchat username. Go add me. I want to be friends with someone from Australia.
OMG,
Jar Jar
OMG.
by fall.
A girl, hi. What's up, Cool America Flavor 1?
How you doing tonight?
Oh my god, a girl. Yes, I do have a vagina. That classifies me.
The first one on the show.
Yeah.
Hell
Well.
First one on the show, besides
Oh,
you guys?
ooh.
Alright.
Really? Who?
Oh, no, it's
Oh.
just a dumb joke. But, with the cool American name, right? Yeah, I like the new Star Wars movie. Like, I get, like, people are like, it's not my Star Wars, they should rewrite it, brr, brr, brr.
No, I think, like, the way it is, like, the older ones, it's, like, iconic for that. So I think, like, when they changed it over to DVD and put in, like, the CGI characters, I thought
Right.
it was the stupidest thing
It
ever.
was so bad. Han shot first, I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Damn.
Cantina guys, the
Yeah.
Cantina band, how they put it CGI, was like, that's stupid right there.
You know what the worst
I
change
was so
was?
unhappy.
Getting rid of the fucking Ewok song at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why would they do that? That was the best part of the whole fucking movie.
You know what made me
Oh, and
mad?
it pissed me off when they put Anakin.
Oh,
the new
yeah.
Anakin. I was like,
Hayden Christensen. I'm like,
Yeah,
who's
and
I
that?
was like, no.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. That really pissed me off. I was like, I want to see like the egg-shaped face.
Yeah.
of Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Fuck
the one that
Hayden.
looks like
Yeah.
he's being like born out of the helmet.
Right?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I've never seen a Star. Oh, look
Wait,
at that.
what?
Another person.
Another person?
Two of you guys.
Well, they're worth watching. It's fun.
Start with Phantom.
Yeah. Start with Phantom Menace and then watch Rogue One. And then probably
I just
Force
think you should
Awakens.
watch them in the way they came out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Don't watch them in the order I'm saying.
Don't watch them in the order that they were meant to be, like 1, 2, 3. Watch them in the order they came out.
Yeah, New Hope.
Like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
So, I love your tat.
Which one?
Your Millennium Falcon tat.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, forgot I had that.
I have a Star Wars sticker on the back of my car.
Hell yeah.
That I almost killed with a ice scraper.
Oh.
Yeah, watch them in the release date order. That's the proper way. Ooh. Hey now. Cop that, motherfucker.
What happened in China?
What?
I don't know. They said, do you guys hear what happened in China?
What happened in China? Crashing Fury?
No, I don't. China.
Yes. So start with episode 4. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're really cheesy, but they're great.
Yeah, it's kind of different how they did 4, 5, 6, and then... But I guess it's just... What was it? Due to technology, they just couldn't...
George Lucas wanted to film 4, 5, 6 first because the 1, 2, and 3 would have to have a lot of special effects for it. And at the time, he said that he didn't have the money or the equipment for it, so he decided to do the later ones first. But
That's interesting.
Oh, shit.
See, that shit is super good, huh?
Yeah, it's way good.
oof.
The only news that I see that's like... Has Wes turned into Bruce Banner lately? Or has he been calm?
He's getting there.
Yeah. We'll see.
China stopped showing Star Wars.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, that's interesting because a lot of movies make their most money in China, and a lot of movie producers now put a lot of China products and references in there. Like all the Transformers movies, they make their most money in China. China's run our movie market pretty much.
Damn.
It's kind of weird.
It's weird.
It's because they love American media, I guess.
They love us. They want to be us, I'm sure.
We want their economy.
China.
China.
Excuse me.
Fuck. I don't like talking about politics. We were getting into it a lot last night.
Yeah, same.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Whose foot did I touch?
That was mine.
Okay.
The whole country, every cinema. Yeah.
Well, what movie did we try and go see? Disaster Artist. Have any of you seen
Yeah,
that?
I saw it.
Was it
Fuck.
good?
I wanted to see that.
I liked it.
We went to go see it and it wasn't in any of the theaters. And I was like,
Huh.
what?
Which one's Disaster Artist?
The one making fun of the room that James Franco.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to see that movie, The Shape of Water, because I've heard it's
I
been
wanna see
awarded
that
for a lot of Academy Awards.
I heard of that one.
And I wanted to see it because it's the bad guy from Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And then it looks like the fish guy from Hellboy.
Well, yeah, and it's Guillermo del Toro who produces it, who did Pan's Labyrinth, which is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Didn't he do Hellboy too? Because there were some creatures in there that I was like, ooh, that's the creepy guy.
Yeah.
Huh. I think you were telling me about that a little bit.
I really want to see that so bad.
Shape of Water, yeah, it's like a swamp monster thing
No,
almost.
sweet meat in China, you can get in prison for life or maybe 10 years.
Ari Shaffir actually said something about that. He's like, actually, he's like, you telling me that it's illegal has made me more nervous, like, for good reason why I need this.
Right.
He's like, you've just turned this medicinal.
You guys watch a lot of stand-up?
Oh, I fucking do.
Yeah.
When we went to Vegas with my dad, we went and saw a magic comedy show.
Oh.
And the guy there was like, do we have any newlyweds? And my dad's like, these people. So we
like-
got to go on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That was kind of cool.
That is cool.
But
What'd
we
they do?
He did like
card
this
trick.
invisible cloak card trick.
It was cool. Check him out, Matt King.
Could you
He's good.
debunk it?
I know how he did it, but it was just really fun and entertaining.
Yeah, it was fun.
When he did it, did you freak her out and start jumping around?
I was like,
a typical.
I didn't even know what to do. I was on stage. I was like,
He was like, oh, that's cool.
fucking crazy.
He's like, that's not the response I wanted from a black guy.
Right? Yeah, black people, the magic tricks are like, whoa!
They like run. I don't know what's so wrong with that.
I love watching,
Like, what was it?
what's the guy who's actually, like, does, like, weird, like, stunts?
Mind Freak? Chris Angel? Or David Blaine?
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
He would go into the ghetto and just fuck
I
with
know.
these people. He would produce, like, extra $100 bills at like in Louisiana, and these people would just lose their shit.
I know, they're like,
how the fuck
"Ow!"
did he do that? How did he do that?
They're like, bruh, no, bro.
Honestly, I fucking love magic. I want to be a magician when I grow up.
Yeah,
Still can.
yeah, you still
It's never
can.
too late.
I'm still growing up.
Live
I hate
your
that.
dream.
People are like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm still growing
Yeah.
up.
Oh, I could say some really bad jokes, but I'm not going to.
Do you guys
I'll
watch a lot of
get
stand
judged.
up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys are going to Tom, right? And Bert?
We want
Hopefully.
to, yeah.
I want to try and get tickets for both. I got tickets to Ari.
We got a ticket.
Oh, you got
did?
him?
And I kind of
Oh, yeah, you said that.
pissed I didn't go to Christina's show, Tom's wife.
Right.
My parents went.
Your parents
Christina
went?
P.
Damn.
This was pretty good. Except for the dude that was the MC, apparently
You gotta
had been
comment on your
stealing
lap.
jokes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, apparently he did basically whole... not then, but my aunt had seen him at a previous show, and he had done like a whole Jim Gaffigan, like word for word.
What a bitch.
So I was like, man, I want to message Christina and put him on blast.
Right.
Yeah,
Damn.
thanks
Another
about
Carlos
the
Mencia.
lamp comment.
Oh yeah, the Jameson bottle lamp.
I miss Louis C.K. He's so funny.
He is funny.
He'll be back.
Yeah. He'll probably make jokes about the whole entire thing too. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, I want Joe to come to town.
He did.
Last year,
Yeah.
I didn't go. Fucking pissed. Well,
I'd pay a lot of money if Joey Diaz came. I need to see that man live before he dies.
Right, yeah, my cousin saw Joey Diaz live.
How do you like it?
Oh, he fucking loves it.
Yeah.
What, you got a tweet from Joey Diaz?
Yeah, I showed them when I got the tweet from Joey. That was fucking crazy. That made my whole month.
Right?
No, I fucking... Damn. I don't think Joe's gonna ever come back to Utah, though.
No?
No, he said he doesn't really go much out of California anymore.
Yeah.
I'd be scared to come to Utah, too.
I don't know. I would... No, he goes to Colorado. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to move there.
Well, he lived there.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
moved to, I think he wants to move back. I would go to Colorado. It's like 4 hours away just to see Joe.
I would. Absolutely.
For sure.
I don't know.
Especially if we did like the amphitheater.
Right?
Would be
Ooh.
so cool.
That'd be a fun trip. We should plan something like that.
Fuck yeah, we should.
I was gonna go see ASAP Rocky, I think, with Alec at the amphitheater, but didn't end up going.
Damn. That would have been a fun concert.
Yeah, would have. Boy, would I have been way high. Man.
I still think the best concert that I've ever been to was when I was younger. My parents took me to a Weird Al Yankovic concert.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, it was so cool. So
I didn't even
great.
know he really toured.
No, it was at the Utah State Fair one year.
He was at the Utah State Fair?
And he put on a concert there, and it was the greatest thing ever.
What all did he do? Like, just all the classic songs?
All the number one hit ones.
Yeah.
That was so good. Because as a kid, my dad bought me the DVD of all of his music videos.
Oh, yeah. I had it, too. Yeah, me and my dad watched those all the time.
Oh my gosh, it was great. So my dad's like, yeah, we're going to go see Weird Al Yankovic. I was like, that was the best concert ever. Some lady kissed his ass. It was great. Jessica Simpson showed up. Like, it was great. Yeah.
That's dope.
What the fuck is going on at the State Fair?
I
State
have
fairs
no
are
idea.
lit, dude.
Holy shit.
Didn't I take you to your first one?
Yeah, I went to the State Fair, saw
Yeah.
a carnival, fucking blew my mind. I was like, I like carnivals.
Circus.
Oh, the circus, yeah.
Oh, the circus?
Yeah, he's like, that was the coolest thing.
I've never
He's like,
been.
did you see those camels running in a circle?
Oh, yeah, these camels doing
Those
some cool
ladies on a
tricks.
bike and the jugglers.
I was like juggling like 10 things. I'm like, this is fucking insane.
That's so funny.
Utah State Fair has nothing on Circus.
Michael
Right.
Scott, 835. Did he play the Eminem Lose Yourself parody song? No, I don't think he had that one. Or he just didn't perform it at that
I remember
time.
the first time I watched it. So, like, I've always grew up, like, listening to hip-hop and rap. So, like, of course,
Yeah.
like, I know the Gangster Paradise song.
Oh, yeah.
The first
That
song
was the
ever...
greatest one.
The first song I ever heard from Weird Al was Amish Paradise. Oh my god, I was
The music video.
dying. Yeah, it's so great.
Oh, I fucking... Ooh, yeah. Weird Al's a good guy.
Realize
He's
my
an
wife is-
ugly looking dude, but
Yeah,
man,
yeah, he is.
he's definitely unique looking.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
He's unique.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fat.
That one,
Right.
he put on the fat suit for that too.
Oh my god.
And he danced in it. I was like,
God damn it.
What a man.
what a
He just puts
baller.
out. Well, I mean, he just... he puts on, is what I meant to say. He might put out. I don't know.
Who knows? I bet anyone who's famous, I mean, there are people who are just throwing themselves at him.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean-
if you have money, you could, yeah, you can get
Probably.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you guys want to go tonight? We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes, I think.
What do you guys got going on tomorrow?
Nothing. We're both off.
Laundry,
Laundry?
adult.
Adulthood.
That's all I have to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're trying. We want to try and keep them a little bit more tamed because we were having podcasts go for like 4 or 5 hours.
That's when he came home at 5 and I was not happy.
Yeah.
She's like, where were you? I was like, podcast.
Hey, what up?
Crystal X Meth.
How are you doing tonight? Glad you're here.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, she was a viewer, and then I have her on Snapchat.
Oh, I was like, so have you done Crystal?
Birdo
Meth?
goes all the way.
Yeah, he
all
does.
the time.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we had like 3 or 4 podcasts go like 4.5 to 5 hours, and like that's just.
Was one of them with Calford, right?
Yeah, Calford was like 4 hours 45 minutes. Last night's was what?
Long too.
Way too long.
The
So, yeah.
the Winchester movie.
How was it?
I took my cookies and we got a nice.
Hey, slaying the game.
Yeah, so now we
Nice.
just want to try to
Do
times like we were saying last time, so.
Pick a time and just stick to it so we don't keep going over.
Yeah.
Dude, I definitely want to be involved with that 24-hour stream.
Well, for sure.
Well, that's kind of what we were thinking is like.
People can come and go, too. That's
Yeah.
That'd be
Guess-
cool. Just have like time slots for guests.
Yeah.
'cause
I just
people-
love how you hit me up tonight, though. I was like, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan's like, hey, you want to go to the podcast? I'm like, sure. I don't have to work at 6 in the morning, so hell yeah.
That worked out perfect.
You'd be surprised how many people are like, you guys do a podcast? I'm like, yeah, I'm a guest. Quite frequently. And they're like, that is fucking awesome. What's
Yeah.
it called? I'm going to listen to it. I'm like, all right.
Hell
Yeah, I thought for some reason a lot of people were gonna bash us because it's like weird and it's different, but everyone's like so supportive.
One of her coworkers is like, your husband's on a podcast?
I know. I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, that seems so much fun. I really want to do that sometime in my life.
Right?
Yeah, it's a fucking blast.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just
They're
hanging
the
out.
2 newbies. Hey, I'm Manny.
I'm
And his
Jordan.
wife.
I'm not new.
Yeah, Jordan's been here.
Jordan's been here. I haven't.
Yeah, your cousin was gonna come. And he
Yeah.
had something come up.
That's sad. I would have loved... Oh, I would love to be on here with Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I because we're booked all next week, but I told him,
On Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Next week? Cool.
I told him, we definitely want to have him on, just because I think for me like part of the fun too is like actually hearing people like life stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that was
think-
the best thing for me growing up.
I'm Jordan. This is my wife. Her name's Manhattan.
What?
She's pretty
Whose
cool.
wife are you?
We're married.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Tom has some cool fucking stories. I love Tom. He's just
He's
overall
funny.
good guy.
They can't even see you.
Yeah, you
I
might
know.
be able to scoot like.
I'm gonna like scoot right here.
There you go.
I know the camera always moves when I.
It does move. It was like up there.
I
Yeah.
know. I used to not be in the picture.
There you go. That's perfect, actually.
Look at this beautiful person.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know who Jordan is. Never met. Well, I hope not.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm here almost every Thursday.
Yeah, we're gonna do every Thursday. Need to get Manuel.
Yeah, Minority Thursdays.
I know last Thursday he was like, you want to go? I'm like, oh, I have to leave at 5 in the morning.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
not.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's the night he came home at 5 and I was like, where am I?
That was a long podcast.
Yeah, it was a good podcast
It
though.
was. That was a lot of fun.
Got a lot of content in that one.
Low.
I need to learn like, I don't know. I'm getting the editing software soon. Filed my taxes fully now.
Oh, nice.
Hell
so
yeah.
once I get that, I'm gonna buy either Adobe Premiere or something like that, so I can actually start editing. Curl and DB are the new nicknames.
Curl? Who's Curl? Oh.
I'm probably girl.
What's the
Curly
DB
ass
stand
Jew
for?
hair.
Douchebag? I don't know.
Yo, what's good, my G? What up, Mr. Green? How's it going tonight?
Mr. Green. Sideburns, beard, curl, and DB. What's DB mean? Does anybody know?
No idea.
Dirty blonde. I will take it.
DB.
I'll take it. Dirty blonde. All right.
Nickname game strong, I guess.
I'd be really creepy and be like, how dirty?
How dirty? Is it dirtier than dirty?
Dirtier than dirty? Mm.
Oh no, I've tried to wash the brown off a couple times.
Oh.
God damn it.
I scrub and I scrub.
Oh,
I use a loofah.
My loofah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes out of the shower and I'm like, you used my shampoo.
Like how?
He's like, it smells nice.
Yeah, it was like fruity. It smelled pretty awesome.
What's up, Taco Man 181?
Taco Man.
You're
Too bad
beautiful.
Too bad it's not
You're
Taco
beautiful.
Cat, because you can spell that backwards. Taco Cat.
Right? Taco Cat backwards spells Taco
Hey,
Cat.
Taco. Me?
What was
I don't know.
that?
Hosting.
Who's
Thanks-
hosting us?
Thanks for the host. I think it's Taco Man.
Oh, Taco Man. Way to be. Thank you.
Ooh, there's a restaurant in Las Vegas called the Pink Taco.
Yeah.
You guys ever been there?
It's Eat Out.
What about the Egg Slut?
They had to have like a 50-in-1 product, and they said they spend like $4.90. That's true. I think females only have shampoo and conditioner that smell nice.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it doesn't really help much. Like guys, it's like may purify your soul, and girls, it's like maybe it will clean. I'm not
Right.
sure.
Guess why I hosted? Why'd you host, Taco Man?
Because you're awesome.
Yeah, because you're a beautiful human.
Because your name has taco in it, and those are glorious.
Right.
The Pink Tacos. No, it's legit a restaurant in Vegas that you can go to at the Hard Rock Casino and Cafe.
Thank you, Taco Man.
Oh shit, your shorts do look
They
orange.
do look orange. I looked up there. I'm like, oh, they are orange. I'm like, oh fuck, they're red.
You're like, we're
That's
having
weird.
some crisis. The guy with the orange shirt's like his beard, so I hosted.
Well, thank you, Taco Man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
How's your night been?
Yeah, or morning.
What-
Tacos
Or morning.
sound
Where are you
awesome.
Where are you watching from?
What's your favorite taco? What's your guys' favorite taco?
Well, we already know his answer.
Do you like, I don't know, do you like fish tacos?
No!
I would say I would indulge in them.
I've never had a fish taco.
Oh, I've actually never had one. I like chicken tacos.
Yeah, chicken tacos are pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you like putting like super duper hot sauce on, or like mild?
Mild.
Oh, seriously, no? Like, the best Mexican food place that we've been to is,
Orlando's in
Orlando's. Cho? You know Cho, right?
Yeah.
From Leighton House?
Yeah.
That Orlando's Mexican restaurant?
His parents own
Oh
that?
my.
Oh, I didn't know they owned
It's
it.
seriously the best thing ever. Sam works there, too.
Oh, really?
And Michaela works there. I don't know if you met her.
Sam?
Maybe.
Who the fuck is Sam?
Not Sam.
Cody?
Cody. Why did I say Sam? Cody.
Tens everyone. Favorite
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like Taco Bell? Who likes Taco Bell here?
I love Taco
A
Bell.
pink one. Long
Not a Taco
morning
Bell
and
guy,
it's
huh?
3 a.m. here.
I'll eat Taco Bell if someone brings Taco Bell, but
Hey, free food's the best food.
right.
I like that 5-layer beefy burrito.
I like all of it.
Yeah.
Ew, okay, one thing I do not like is sour cream.
I like it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
What about
Oh.
Beto's?
I had it last night when I left.
Definitely 100%
I got home
food,
and then
baby.
right when I get home I was like, I'm kind of hungry, so I went back out.
I make homemade beef tacos.
That's what I like to hear.
Ooh,
Delish.
actually, at work, this Hispanic lady made tacos out of cow tongue.
Perfect drug or high food. Betos,
Surprisingly
yes.
pretty decent.
It is way fucking tasty.
I've only had it once, and I did it because I thought it was weird, and I was going to hate it, but I really liked it.
Yeah, it was way fucking good.
Hungry? Nice.
Hungary.
Hungary. No, the best tacos that I've ever had, it was at my coach's house. Him and his daughter were there, and he was like, hey, you want to come over and have dinner? And I was like, sure. My parents hired each other, and they hate me, so I'll come over. And so I went over, and they were seriously, like, the greatest thing ever. And the whole time, I was, like, trying to offer my help for cooking, because I guess... So he had recently got a divorce, and I was like, oh, you're a guy, you don't know how to cook. And he's like, I know how to cook, I'm a man.
Right.
And so, but seriously, they were the best things ever.
I also make chicken tacos.
What about burritos? You guys like burritos?
I do.
Yeah.
There's this restaurant that makes sushi burritos. You guys like sushi?
Oh, I've heard of
like
that.
sushi.
I've never had it.
Is
but-
this a... That sushi
How
bar
does
you
the
go to?
sushi burrito work?
It is
Sounds scary.
seaweed wrapped on the outside, I believe, and then it's just rice, and then whatever you have. It's like an enormous roll.
Oh, that
Huh.
cone thing, huh?
It's not even a cone. It's like a burrito. It's like an actual burrito. I'm like,
Huh.
that looks...
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've never had it though.
But I don't know. I'm like, that could be super good, or that could be like really fucking gross.
Oh, the Jameson lamp bottle with the changing light?
Yeah.
Nachos. Nachos are good too.
Nachos are alright.
Turn your caps off.
I'd probably never go to like a restaurant and be like, I want nachos.
What about Lorena's?
I'd just get enchiladas.
True. Lorena's is the bomb.
It is good. Last time I went though, I was kind of mad, like, because I remember going there and you used to get like plates of food, like you fucking like.
Yeah.
I went there and it wasn't like They're like small little plates now. I was like,
Are you serious?
yeah.
Yeah, he's still like, it was like coming off the plate.
Yeah.
It's good. It's super cheap too. I'll have to take you there sometime. It's in Woods
You've never
Cross.
been to
Take me.
Lorena's?
No, I've never taken her there.
Oh, it's way good.
It's like a weekly event
Yeah.
for like my family. I
Yeah.
think it was like every Woods Cross family is like,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to Lorena's.
Yeah.
Everyone
Freaking my
loads up.
family weekly outing was Chuckarama
Yeah.
or Golden Corral every Sunday.
I can't do buffets. I've gotten sick every single time I've gone to a buffet.
Mm.
I went to the,
Yeah.
when I was in Vegas just a couple of weeks ago, I went to the Rio seafood buffet. Well, everybody got sick.
Oh shit.
It
Really?
was way bad. Ooh, it's good. It's fucking tasty. Yeah, I got sick.
I've gone to five buffets. Chuckarama, got super sick. The Empire Chinese restaurant.
Oh, I fucking love Empire.
Their food's great, but went to the buffet, got super sick.
Oh, the one over on 26th?
Yeah,
Oh, never been there. I've just been to the Centerville one.
yeah. So there's a KFC that's down in like South Salt Lake, and they do a buffet.
Oh, what?
Yeah, been there twice, got sick both times, and then I went to some fucking buffet. Maybe in the Wendover one. I don't know.
Maybe.
Free buffet. It's like, come in, we have a free buffet.
Yeah.
I've never gotten sick from food. Because I
Oh.
eat too much fucked up shit and
Your body has built up a tolerance.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Mexican food on Valentine's Day? That sounds like a fucking awesome
Sounds
idea.
great.
I'll be
Yeah.
eating it alone crying.
Do you want to go get Lorena's on Valentine's Day?
Sure.
No, go to Orlando's.
Or,
Try it out.
I'll go to let's
It's in
go to
Kaysville,
Lorena's.
but I promise, like, you'll be like,
It's
Worth the drive.
It's
oh,
awesome.
yeah. Definitely.
Dang.
I know. I was like, Valentine's coming up, and my mom was like, "What are you doing for Valentine's?" I'm like,
What day is
"What the fuck do you
Wednesday?
think?"
I'm a single
Podcasting?
adult.
When is Valentine's Day?
14th
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
right in the middle of the week.
Why couldn't they have done it on Friday?
Might open a Mexican buffet one day. Hey man, I believe you can.
Do it.
Where are you located? Maybe we'll come.
If you were in Utah, I'm down for food.
Yeah.
I love food.
You know what's
come
even
try
better
it.
than, like, restaurants? Is food trucks. Food trucks are
Oh,
really
yeah.
big.
Food trucks
Yeah,
are the bee's
food
knees.
trucks are a little sketchy though. It's like you might get herpes, but you might not.
Worth the risk.
Gone to a lot of them. been good so far. Alabama.
Alabama.
Awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah, open that.
Are you friends
Mexican.
with a lot of black people? There's a lot of black people in Alabama. I'm just curious.
Do you like Nick Saban?
Burning hell, Sabin.
Oh fuck, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, my man.
Girls are dumb
Damn,
too.
dude.
That's fine.
Are you doing okay?
Damn, Michael Scott. Sorry
That's
to hear
rough.
that.
That really sucks though.
For a
Yeah.
second, though, I thought he said I broke up with my GF 4 years and 2 hours ago.
Oh.
I was like, that's
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought, too. I was like,
moving to another state first.
Come to Utah. No, don't.
No,
Don't come to Utah.
Don't.
No.
We'll sponsor you and then
Yeah.
lead there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Alabama's on my list of places I want to visit.
I think I'd be okay.
I don't know.
In certain parts.
Certain parts. The other parts, they're like, who are you?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I could be like, well, I'm half of you and half of them. I'm a hybrid. I can join. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, if you ever need to talk, feel free to message us. Not on chat or anything. We're here.
You don't regret it too much, huh?
Eat for free.
Hell yeah.
Fuck! Don't tell me
free
that.
food. I will always be there for free food.
I'll be there every fucking day.
Right. There's gonna be a special table. We'll
Special
podcast
table
at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Topshelfers table.
Right.
Flacco's tacos.
Hell
That's
yeah.
really bad.
Flacco stuff.
Delicious.
That reminds me. Did you guys watch Orange Is the New Black?
Mm.
Orange is the New
I
Black.
saw a
I've seen the
couple
first
episodes.
season and a half.
There's a person on the show named Flacco.
Fuck.
Wait,
Flacco?
crashing for
Yeah.
you're from
I think
Australia,
I
right?
remember her.
Drinks will cost you $5, so fair enough.
That's fair enough.
That's a good deal, like considering drinks are
Considering
expensive.
this guy racked up $100 bill at the bar,
I
$5
like
is
shots.
nothing.
Hey man,
I've done it.
yeah, it gets expensive.
Crashing for you're from Australia?
Yeah, I think so.
There's some good bands out of Australia.
No, there is.
Wait. You still haven't enabled BTTV, guys. What is that again? I don't remember. Oh, is that...
Do you like...
is that a prank?
I think that was a prank.
Do you like Parkway Drive? Parkway Drive is a pretty good band out of Australia.
I couldn't tell you.
I
off
love
the
your
top of my head.
Australian men. Hugh Jackman will always be my man crush.
Yeah.
I do him in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Shackner,
Like,
what's BBTV
Everybody's
again?
like, oh, he's like 50 years old. He could be your dad. I'm like, I'd still do him.
You're like, yeah, my dad's 64, bitch.
Right.
My dad's old enough to be my grandpa.
Right.
It's like all fucked up. Everybody's like, oh, don't go there. Ooh, sorry.
BBTV wasn't a prank?
Yeah, what's BTTV? I don't remember.
You were amazing.
For some reason, I thought it was a prank.
That
Actually,
one person wasn't here. Which one person?
That's you.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought they meant you. Oh, then there would be two people. Haha.
Short stack is good.
I agree. Yeah, I want to travel to Australia. I think that'd be way fun.
I'm really...
Hit some of those waves.
Guy or girl from Australia.
Oh, it was.
Are box jellyfish
That
as
wasn't the
common
troll
as
one.
everybody
Hey, what?
says they
It
are?
wasn't the troll one.
Oh. Better Twitch TV. What does it do? Oh, there are a lot more motes on chat.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we'll activate it now. For some reason, I thought it was...
There was something that someone trolled us.
That's
that
what
was
he
something
said.
Like that.
He said someone made a pun about it, and we all went with it.
Yeah.
Crashing Fury. Are box jellyfish as common as everybody says they are in Australia? Because I feel like that's like the scariest thing for me.
Isn't it like one sting you're dead?
I have no idea.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like there's like all I've heard about Australia is spiders everywhere,
Like the huntsman spider.
like scary spiders and giant kangaroos that look like Mike Tyson and box
Good old
jellyfish.
ruse.
That's about it.
Those just ripped as shit.
Yeah, you've seen those pictures,
Yeah,
right? Where they're
it's
like,
so
"Oh,
disturbing.
it's
Hell
awful."
yeah.
Mostly in Queensland, and I'm a dude. All right,
Perfect.
Why are women so weird?
dude, women are we're weird. I'm weird.
That's why we don't understand them.
That's
Yeah.
why nobody understands us. We're just strange.
But yet again, like, men are weird too. Like, they don't really know much about us. I mean,
That's a weird topic to actually even think
Yeah.
about, like, because, like, I know guys who, like, will use women for sex, and it's not, like, a big deal to them. But then on the flip side, I know women who will do it to guys, too. But it's definitely, like, seen that that's a guy thing.
Well, for as long as that we've actually been together, we've done some stuff in our relationship that
hey, we just saw the movie today.
we
It was
saw it
fucking
today.
good.
we've been through a lot together in these past 5 years. Like, there was a point when we weren't like officially together because I actually had cheated on him.
Mm.
But we have worked things out, and let me just say this right now: cheating is not worth it as much as everybody seems to find the appeal of it.
Right.
Working it out and living through that, it was not worth it to begin with.
Yeah.
And in the end, he still found my craziness, which all women are crazy,
Right.
my craziness to be tolerable. And it was just not worth it in the end, so.
Good guy,
It's
Jordan.
something that I wish I could take back with everything that I have.
Right.
Honestly, though, it kind of, like, made us who we are, though. Like, if you wouldn't have done that, it wouldn't, like, I don't think we would have had, like, that great of a relationship or, like, strong of a bond. I mean, at the time, I guess I was, like, stressed out. Like, I was super pissed. It's like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. But in the end, like, I was just like, well, I know who I want to marry.
Well,
Not-
I think they call it, like, the muscle effect or something like that. Like, sometimes when you tear your muscle and it becomes stronger. Like,
Okay.
sometimes when there's a tear in a relationship, it will make it stronger. Was that kind of, like, after the, you know, after obviously all that,
Yeah.
but in the long run.
I don't think it per se made us stronger. It just made us understand each other a little better.
Right.
I think
In
it
the
made
long
it
run.
to the point where I could put up with a lot more. Because before I had like a super short fuse and like I don't know, I had like a mid fuse. But I've definitely learned to put up with a lot more and just like be a lot easier going. Like
Oh, yeah.
for the longest time though, like I just couldn't forgive you. I
Right.
was just like, oh, I'm gonna hold this above your head, and then I was like, oh, what kind of person does that make me? That kind of makes me a shitty person. And then I finally just
That was another reason why my parents had a hard time accepting him, is because I had actually lied to my parents on what was happening, and it was actually my fault. Talking to Michael Scott 835, I don't think I could live with the guilt if I cheated. I've spent a lot of time, a lot of sleepless nights thinking about it and wish I could take it back, but I can't.
Yeah.
It's something that's in the past that you can't really take back. It's already done and dealt with, and the only thing that you can work for is towards the future.
Right.
So that's where Jordan has come in a lot for me, and he's been understanding of the fact that I can't change it.
Yeah.
And we're just working through it.
Honestly, I think it's what's done is done. Like, you gotta let bygones be bygones. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I can't always hold a grudge. Like, it happened. It sucked, but I'm over it.
It did suck.
Right.
Like, in the end, like, whoever you were with, it doesn't matter because I'm the one who fucking married you.
Yeah.
Right.
So fuck those guys. I'm fucking happy.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Right.
You don't want another complication in a relationship. They are complicated enough. So there are certain points when, like, I was lucky enough that Jordan here stayed around and actually loved me enough to want to be with me, like, for the rest of my life. We ended up getting married last June after dating for 5 years.
Yeah.
But it's true in the fact that usually everybody says, once a cheater, always a cheater. And to a point, I do believe that's true, but I also believe that some people can change.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, I wish I could take it back every day.
Exactly.
So, this is a good topic to talk about.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I was kind of fucking crazy back then too. Like, I'd go beat the
that's
fuck
true.
out of people. Like, you stop with my girlfriend, I'll fucking kill you.
Right.
I could.
Oh
What?
my god,
Oh.
thanks for the sub. You're fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Breather 114.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird time, but
Bugs.
honestly, I'm kind of glad. I'm glad it's over. Like, I'd never want to go through that again. I don't wish anybody to go through that. But
Yeah.
This is officially a stream now.
That's sad.
High five.
I am friendly because I know what it feels like to be the outsider and made fun of and how bad it feels. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
I think I know a lot of people who go through bullying, and I went through a little bit. I think
Open that bottle of Heineken.
I wish.
I think a lot of people have experienced some sort of bullying, but man, you can come in here and hang out with us always, and you're gonna
Yeah, for sure.
be one of us.
I actually went to I was bullied quite a bit in like elementary, junior high, and high school. I think that's part of why I didn't have friends. But I think everybody experiences it to a degree, even though if you don't want to, even if you don't want to admit to it. I think everybody's been bullied at their point in lives sometime.
For sure.
Yeah. And I think something that people forget too is like, even close people to you can do bullying.
I know, it's under your sleep. Yeah.
I wish it was.
And do you know what's the weirdest thing? I was just talking with my sister the other day. So she's in that age group where she's 15. And even between our generation, let's say, her generation, like, bullying is completely different. Like, for our generation, like, we were on the tail end of, like, the physical, like, you'll get beat up.
Right.
And more starting into that cyberbullying and stuff. And nowadays, like, with my sister, she's come to me absolutely crying and stuff because these people, like, I have never heard such small young children say such awful and horrid things to a person.
It's crazy nowadays.
And I think it's all because it's not face-to-face to somebody, because if you were to say it to their face, I'm pretty sure you'd get hit pretty hard.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that whole cyberbullying thing, it's, like, a lot worse nowadays than it used to be.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely. Because, like, there's still...
Because even with the physical bullying part, maybe you could hold your own and defend against yourself, but with the cyberbullying, you don't know who's doing it, and you have no
you don't know who's
almost.
doing it, and people can, like, jump on the bandwagon with them.
Yeah. Actually, the first person who ever bullied me was actually James Daly, the kid who was like, go break up with her.
Yeah.
He was like calling me like brownie and like chocolate chip. I'm like, first grade. I'm like, that hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Because I'm adopted.
Yeah.
I grew up with white people.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just thought I was white. I really didn't know the difference. I was like, I'm white. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
Made me sad.
Being bullied either makes you or breaks you. I do believe in that fact.
Yeah, absolutely. You ever seen the movies where the bully slammed you against the locker and punched you and throw you down the hallway? That was my IRL bully experience. Fuck.
That sucks.
And it's tough because
I've had that done too.
I think physical and mental are both equally as awful.
Yeah. Because
if you can't physically defend yourself, it's not only is it painful, but it is
it's diminishing.
I think
it's
like
diminishing,
demoralizing,
and
Yeah.
emasculating, definitely.
Especially for men.
Just say what you say, Jazz, thinking it spelled
Okay,
it.
only one person can
No,
here.
don't do it.
Not us white people.
No, try hard. Just say try hard.
right?
But yeah, it's tough. Like I can't imagine too, because I do social media. Like I admit to it. Like I think everyone does. And I would have hated how big social media is now if that was a thing when I was in high school.
Oh, I would have.
Right.
Because it was like,
I hate it now how big it is.
yeah, like it was getting bigger. Like when we were in high
Yeah.
school, like it was still like everyone had a Facebook. But now I see people like that's all there is.
Yeah, like
One guy
Snapchat-
up front, yes, please tell me his nickname because I'm okay with that.
Okay, this isn't to be mean, and if it comes across as mean, I am sorry, but I have a nickname for the one guy up front.
Yeah,
Please
what-
tell.
Ooh, I'm curious.
The most sad thing is bullies of all kinds feed on it.
Yes, that's actually his nickname in real
Oreo.
life. Actually, we have a Snapchat called Cookies and Cream,
Oh, that's
which just sounds really bad.
it's funny and adorable at the same time.
Yes.
It makes them feel good to hurt people. It does. And then sometimes,
fragrance.
right, emasculating for men, the new fragrance. I think sometimes too, though, it's not a joke when there are bullies who get bullied at home too.
Yeah.
So that's what they learn, so they think that's how they have to act.
Oh, I truly believe in the whole thing where if a kid's a bully at school, you would have to look at their home environment. Because I know all the kids that picked on me in elementary, middle school, high school, they all came from families that were struggling, or they were different from normal society in some way.
Right, absolutely.
So that's why when people are like, oh, don't blame the parents, I'm like, in a way, it kind of is. In a way.
I hate that people don't blame parents more.
Yeah.
Parents are the root of everything.
It's
All right.
true.
All right, I have a question for you guys that are still awake and in the chat. Do you guys believe in spanking your kids?
Ooh.
Were you guys spanked as kids?
No.
3
Oh.
times.
I think so.
I got spanked by my dad twice, and both of them I remember with such vivid memories that I never did those things again.
Yeah.
So for me, being spanked as a kid, like, my dad made me understand, this is why you are being punished. Like, he would talk me through it and say, do you understand why I'm doing this? So it wasn't like a senseless, I'm just getting my ass whooped.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm the one, those things terrified me. Like, they still do. Like, I no doubt if I pissed off my dad, I'm pretty sure he'd beat my ass.
Ooh,
Right.
I got spanked all the time. I was such a shit kid, though.
You were a shit kid,
I
though.
deserved it.
Yeah, so,
The
hang them
most
all.
the most sad the
Spanking
most
my
sad
grill in
things
bed. Your grill? Are you
is
barbecuing?
bullies of all. Oh yeah, so yeah, I read that. Sorry. Hang them all. Right.
I believe in spanking my grill in bed. Nice. Is it a George Foreman?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you grilling steaks?
Some steaks and some
I don't know.
hamburgers.
I don't.
I like that little moat.
I personally don't want to spank my kids. Like, if I have kids,
And
like,
I'm
I'm not
okay
going to
with
spank.
it.
I'm like, she can do that. Like, I'm going to be like the nice guy.
I think you have to know your kid though, right?
Yeah.
Because there are people who, like, if you were to spank them as a kid, that's gonna fuck them up on a whole different level.
True.
But if you have a kid that like might understand, I don't know.
Well, like, taking it from when I was growing up, like, my brother and I, the 2 times I talked to my brother about this. We were probably about 3 or 4 when my dad first spanked me, and I still remember it, like,
Yeah.
terrified me for life. And I've talked to my brother about it, and he was like, oh yeah, that was fucking awful. And we've never done that again. But my sister, she's never been spanked in her entire life. And she is not as respectful to my parents as my brother and I have been. So for me, that's really annoying. But I don't know, maybe they have a reason behind it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I've even talked to, like, my half-sister who's like 35, and she still remembers too about being spanked when she was like 4.
Oh wow.
So maybe my dad's just a really scary guy. I don't know.
He is.
What does that say?
Can you scroll up just a tad? I think we missed something. I talked back to my mom once, and my dad pinned me up to the wall and threatened me. Didn't even hurt me. Scare me for life, dudes.
Right.
See, and it's things like that though, like.
There's a fine line.
Right.
Oh shit.
I like that Cool Runnings quote you put up there, Crashing Fury. That's kind of cool.
I was.
Oh, hi.
What's going on?
my keyboard, just when I scroll a little bit, it scrolls a lot. So I'm trying to... And then when a new chat comes in...
I was the kid who came to school in clothes he got from his dad and wore shoes until the bottoms were gone. We had nothing. We still don't have that much, but not all the time. But not one time did I bully. And yes, whoop your kids. I was spanked as a kid, and my brother wasn't. And he now hits everyone and throws stuff everywhere and doesn't
do anything he's told.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's a fine line between parenting. Like, every person's different.
Right.
So, like, the spanking, they worked for me and my brother. You know, maybe my sister's been spanked, I don't know, and then it just hasn't worked for her. Everybody's different, so you have to do different teaching methods for most of them.
Parents aren't always to blame. My 2 younger sisters graduated high school with 97-98% average, not joking. And then there's me, who is completely opposite, kind of a failure, to be honest. But
that's a learning thing, almost.
Yeah, that might be a learning or a motivation thing. I meant more towards, like, blame the parents when it comes to your kid being an asshole.
Yes.
Racist. A bully.
Not
physical.
Considerate.
Everything.
Ooh, that's a good question. What do you think
bullying.
of Scared Straight? Well,
Beyond Scared Straight? Oh, I think that's the greatest thing.
I love watching that show. Yeah.
There's a point when little shithole children think they're just above the law and everything else, and I think it's a good reality check to make them be put in their place, and that's just me.
On a real note, though, like the inmates, they just act that way. I've been to jail, and it's nothing like that. Maybe that's because we're in Utah, but jail's nothing like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Taco Man 181. My mom says he can't control his actions because he has ADHD. I honestly believe that you just have to turn it into something that's productive. I have ADHD real bad, but I walked away with a A- average on my senior year. So I think it just depends on how you funnel it into creativity and
right, absolutely.
production.
I like that emote, though. I don't know what that is, but it's very glowy.
It's glowy. It looks like a hockey mask.
Is that Jason Voorhees? Like, looking like he's like,
It looks like it.
I saw a video today about ADHD, and they were basically saying, like, I don't think it's like a disability. They think it's actually like an advantage because you're like, you don't want to sit there and do stuff that you're not interested in. And it's great for entrepreneurs, apparently, because you can focus on multiple tasks all at once.
Yeah. I just think it's how you funnel it into constructive things.
Come watch TV. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Come watch TV.
Yeah.
Right, honestly, though, like...
True.
I think as funny as you put it, like, with the come watch TV, but that's kind of what it is. Like, do shit you want to do.
Rick and Morty.
You know, talking about the meaning of life, I think this is the meaning of life. We're born, we work, we die.
Right.
That's like the meaning
you
of life.
You gotta enjoy the middle grounds.
What if the roles could be switched? You could retire at a young age and then work until you die. Would you be interested in that?
No. When I get older, I have a feeling my joints are gonna hurt a lot, so I'm not gonna want to move.
Well, think about this. Like, if you were retired young and then, like, you had to go back to work at, like, 60, 70 or whatever, you could just, like, kill yourself. You don't have to work.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, there's that.
Okay. Or you just die of natural causes. I mean, like, don't kill yourselves, obviously, but I don't know.
What? You're on some next level.
Man, you're living in 3017. We're still in 2018.
We're 2018.
My mind is racing 1,000 miles an hour.
Right?
Meaning of life is to bring happiness to others and yourself. Learn to love. I do believe that's true.
Yeah.
I think ultimate gratification comes from seeing other people happy from what you've accomplished because it makes you feel good that you actually have a purpose here on this planet.
Yeah. I agree.
I like streaming and talk shows way more. Much better community.
Right.
Some troll coming in every 5 seconds.
Eat as many tacos as possible until your heart stops.
Hey,
fucking A.
Hey, if it makes you happy, man, do it.
Honestly,
like
I want to get tacos now.
I think that might be a good time to call it. That ending right there. Meaning of life, eat as many tacos as possible until your heart stops.
The meaning of life is to eat ass.
True.
Whose ass? It depends.
Eating
everyone's ass.
Everybody's ass.
Oh, I don't know. I bet you some people got some hairy buttholes out there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, but yeah, guys, we're gonna I'll read this one real quick. Sadly, the truth is, being without suffering is like being without parents. What could guide a human more than pain? What will sculpt, create, or carving better than a blade? Damn, that's poetry.
That is some fucking poetry.
Damn, that was deep.
Yeah, but we're gonna call it for the night. So you guys, thanks for coming in, hanging out.
Thank you for subscribing to us too.
Yeah, thanks for the sub.
By the breather.
Yeah, you're awesome. And if you guys want to follow or subscribe on YouTube, because we always post our videos up later, you can do that. And then we have our Twitter linked down below too, if you want to follow us on Twitter.
Either of you guys? So we posted your Snapchat last time. Do you have anything you want people to possibly follow you on?
See, I'm really lame and I don't have an Instagram or a Twitter.
Oh, that's okay.
If you want to type it in, you can.
Yeah. Go follow me on Snapchat.
I don't even remember my Snapchat because I suck.
Feels good, man. Yeah, I appreciate everyone talking. Like,
yeah.
We love when we get people in here to join in the conversations and everyone gets to know each other a little bit.
Yeah, we had some deep conversations today.
What's your Snapchat talk?
Yeah,
man?
if you
I'll
type it in, if you don't want everyone to know it,
Where
you
is
can direct message us.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna spell it right. I don't care if everybody knows it.
Oh,
There you
I'm
go.
gonna go with that right now, just so I don't forget.
Yeah, we'll add you for sure.
I hate this new Snapchat update. Absolutely drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah, hopefully they change it. I think they said they're going to.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll add you. So, good night, good morning,
Night,
whatever.
Good morning. Good year.
Yeah.
Peace out, guys.